Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shane, that's Shane's Games, and tonight we're going to be playing Castlevania Lament of Innocence for the PS2. This won't be our first time playing, so if you want to see how we got to where we are tonight, look at my info below. You'll see a link to my YouTube channel where I archive all my streams, not just this game, but every game I ever played live. So, if you ever find yourself in the mood to see a game you played start to finish that might be a little obscure, unusual, or just nostalgic, feel free to click over there, see what I got available, and throw me a subscribe if you are so inclined. But for tonight, let us get into the game, shall we? And no, Black Flag doesn't count, LTG. Why? Why does Black Flag not count? It's a good game. It's a pirate game. Why is it not a good pirate game? I need explanations here, LTG. What about Survival Crafting Open World Battle Royale, Shane? What about that? You know, I've actually played one of those, Rin. What was that one called? Darwin Project? I played Darwin Project, and that is a Survival Crafting Open World Battle Royale game. And there was a lot of things I really did enjoy about that, and like one thing which I was on the fence with, and it was enough of a thing I was on the fence with that I had to uninstall it. But a really interesting concept, most definitely. Let's see, Finkelroy, I'm fine, having fun hearing you keep it together while people talking about things you don't want them to talk about, not just because you get to switch COS. I'm trying here, Finkelroy, I'm doing my best. Now see, Elena, now I'm impressed, because now you're getting further into the song than I think I've ever heard, or at least could recall off the top of my head, so I'm liking reading that. It's not far, so you're not a pirate the whole game. That's true! It's true, you got me there. What about Sid Meier's Pirates? I had an ex-girlfriend that always told me Sid Meier's Pirates was amazing, and I still haven't gotten around to playing that yet. I should do that. I'll put it on the list with everything else. Black Flag runs like a potato? That's unfortunate. Origins is pretty good, though. Odyssey, though. Demon Grin, good morning to you as well. How are you doing today? And yeah, Atlas came up in conversation. We were talking about that a little bit. Alright, so, let me remind myself how to play this. We got the quick whip right there. The strong whip right there. Jump, double jump. And circle is my special attack button. We got the block right there, dodge right there. I got the double dodge, that's pretty awesome. What else? Oh, that's also block, that's kind of cool. So we got the quick switch for my orbs right there, if for some reason that's everything I want to do. And quick switch for my relics as well. They don't actually teach you those commands, but I'm pressing all the buttons on my controller. And that's a thing we got right there. Does Monkey Island count? I mean, you spend most of Monkey Island 1 trying to become a pirate, so I don't think that's a full pirate game either. Maybe the ones after the first one. That could work right there. Let's see. LTG, you played one that was a decent pirate game. No idea what it was called, but I rented it from my library. Oh no. Korean MMOs, pirate. Oh wait. Puzzle Pirates. Puzzle Pirates. How would I forget about that? I used to play the shit out of Puzzle Pirates. That game was such my jam. Oh my god. That's a good pirate game. We're laying that down. We found the winner right here. Puzzle Pirates, good pirate game. Issue solved. We're good. Double dodge MD. We were making that joke yesterday, Angel. Still good. Oh wow. Hello. Okay. Alright, sure. Yeah, okay, alright. So this is what we're doing now. Okay, sure. Right. Cool. Excellent. Oh my god. Sure, alright. Damn it, I don't see anywhere to go from here. Oh god! Smile, welcome in, how are you doing today? Hell yes, Puzzle Pirates. That game was so cool, and so chill, and so friggin' exciting. I love that game. And I know they're making they're doing a revamp of it called the Puzzle Pirates Dark Seas or something like that. I need to play that. I need to play that. Muppet Treasure Island, definitely a underappreciated gem right there, Elena. Also, my first thought is, why is that not on the movie night list? That absolutely belongs on the movie night list. Oh my god, that was close. Oh. Yeah, it didn't hurt too much. I was afraid that was going to be instant death Siamese. Always seem to be good. It's still running, Smile. It's still running right now. You can literally grab it on Steam. That is the thing. Oh, God. This room is the worst. Oh, God. All right. All right. I'm going to enjoy going back through this room again when we need to get back to the other side. Yeah, they were doing Dark Seas in early access, but then they just decided, well, we're just going to keep rolling on development. We'll just put it out now. So I've heard it's got a good chunk of the features from the original client, so I'm not sure where we're going with that. It was pay to win even back then? Not that I recall. I mean, I played it for free, and I don't think I ever paid for anything in there, and I had a grand old time. That's all I can say about that. Tim Curry in his most notable pirate role, he was so good in that movie. I need to see that again now. Right, let's see. So, we thought what was over here. So there is the door up to the second floor. I think that's where I need to go at some point, so I have no idea what's down this path. So we'll just see. Alright, time to see if I remember how to fight things. That's a good start, though. I'm happy about this. That guy blocks me. I don't like that these floating ghosts can just float through the terrain. That makes my life harder than it needs to be. I don't even know what that guy was doing there. I don't like it. Couldn't get my block up in time. And of course, I forgot these guys reformed the first time you kill them too. That's madness. There we go. Still talking about piracy, the good piracy, the exciting piracy, the yo-ho-ho piracy, the sailing around blowing up ships piracy. That one I can get behind, Finkelroy. Now we are talking. That's the Angel. Tim Curry was your favorite Captain Hook. Nay, my most favorite pirate of them all. Tim Curry is just great. Although, I hate to break this to all of you. Although, I think when we play the third Gabriel Knight game, which is coming pretty soon on the stream, I think I'm probably going to hurt some people's views of Tim Curry. Because Tim Curry is the voice of Gabriel in the third Gabriel Knight game, and he's real bad in there. I know this from playing like 30 minutes of the game. His voice acting is an abomination. That one includes a bottle of rum. That's where the rum's gone, Rin. Finally, that question's answered at least. LTG, you're starting Dark Seas now. Let me know how you like it. I want to know. Lord Lude, welcome in. How are you doing today? Oh yeah, Tim Curry used to do a ton of voice acting. I didn't remember Mighty Ducks specifically, but that's amazing. Also, I kind of forgot Mighty Ducks cartoon actually existed. I appreciate remembering this thing. Because that was a weird thing to exist. A Mighty Ducks cartoon, except the Mighty Ducks are superheroes. Oh, dang it! Oh, I gotta be careful around those red guys. They just pile on the friggin' damage. There we go. Oop, I outranged that guy, that was kinda nice. Take him out quickly, there we go. Remember how the Mighty Ducks had a cartoon about playing hockey in space? That's one of those things that if you tell your grandchildren about that, they're gonna be like, you're making that up. That's insane. That cannot be a thing that happened in our reasonable, logical world. No, that did. That is indeed a thing that happened in our reasonable, logical world. Smiley, you got a Mighty Ducks jersey. That is amazing. Is it like the actual hockey team, or is it one of like the movies or the cartoon? Either way, that's kind of amazing. And John, you actually have a rum emote. That's amazing. That is the coolest thing. Missing some stuff too. Ducks Rock is the tagline. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I too am sad that Gargoyles did not get their due for that. Gargoyles was so good. Your sister was talking about Beyblade to a coworker that had no idea what it was, and she described them as battle trails. If they should put that in the commercials, I would watch it. I'd watch it pretty much constantly just for that. Oh shoot. Bad dogs! I really shouldn't be trying to use the slow attack on them! It's a recipe for doom right here. No. I get that stun lock where I can. Ow! They just turn to shadow instead of actually dying on me. I don't approve of this. Right, there we go. Come on! Alright, there we go. These dogs are definitely the most dangerous enemy in here. Just for their ability to actually get where I want them to not be and do tons of damage to me. Although zombies can really do a shamble and puke, both of which I can kinda survive. It's a 90s hockey jersey, that's pretty badass, Smile. Nice little relic. Memento. Angel, you got tired of gargoyles real quickly? Hey, look, you know me. You know what I'm gonna say right here. Whatever is your taste, whatever you like watching, whatever you like not watching, that's fine. I love the shit out of gargoyles, though. I thought that was an amazing show. I keep seeing balconies. I keep wondering if that's the second story that I'm seeing up there. Exo Squad. I used to work at a electronics store, and they would always have Exo Squad DVDs around, but I've never actually seen any of them. Which door do I want to go through here? This one, maybe? Not sure. If Shane is games, then games is Shane. I play games, therefore I play Shane. True. True, there is the transitive property of Shane. Very important rule, I'm sure you learned it in algebra. Let's see, except for gargoyles, you have to or you're expelled from the 90s. I don't think that's an actual rule. I feel fairly certain that is not an actual rule. Alright, so this loops back around to the big room right there. So let's head back and try the other door there. We'll try that one first. Satisfactory. I was curious about Satisfactory as a matter of fact. Why am I fighting these guys? I don't want to be fighting these guys. I want to be leaving this terrible room. Through this door. See, Galaxy Rangers, I don't recall that one. That name does not ring any bells for me. Alright, so let's check this out here. Let's see, it seems to be locked. You need a white tiger key to open it. Alright, so there's a locked room in there. And that's pretty much all that's down this branch that I can see. But I'm glad we got that on the map, so if we get a white tiger key, we'll know where to come back to. In the meantime, let's head back and explore the last part of this area, which we have not explored before. Angel, you loved gargoyles at first, then as it went on, I grew to hate it. I think there was some shenanigans in the later seasons, or in the later episodes that I didn't like quite as much. So you may not be in bad company there. Nice! That turnaround with the whirlwind was a nice move. I appreciated that. Right, let's take out these teleporty bastards first if we can. Oh, jeez. I can't stand these guys because they like teleporting behind me. Luckily, if you put your back to a wall, as you saw right there, they can't actually teleport behind you, so they really don't move that much. Which is kind of amazing. Ow. Like, it just confuses their AI just enough that they can't really do anything too shifty to you. I need to be using my sub-weapon now. Nice. Get him. Oh, I should have blocked right there. Oh, dang it! I thought I had him stun locked. I did not. There we go. And that big guy, I'm not even sure if he dropped anything. Whew. That was a smidge dangerous. We took way more damage than I would have liked in there. I probably shouldn't have been so stingy with my sub-weapon, is a big thing. But the Galaxy Rangers didn't age well. It was one of those cartoons that seemed amazing. Yeah, I got a few of those. I can commiserate with you on that one. Lena! The third season is the one I'm thinking of, arguments. I would not be surprised. That makes sense. Disney tried to knock off Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Oh, Bonkers? I remember Bonkers. Bonkers was terrible. Did not care for that show. Oh, hello. Please tell me this is another road up to the second floor. That'd save me a lot of time. This is another road up to the second floor, so this will save me a lot of time. That's a good thing. I still need to find a save point sooner rather than later, because I took a lot of damage. First things first, I need to get up to that other passageway, so I can get that added to my map to make sure I'm getting that nice high map completion. Oh, come on! Come on! Oh, God. Alright, I gotta draw them away. Shoot, I gotta... Hey, there's a potion! There we go! As I nearly die to some scrub tier enemies. Come on! I just want to leave this room. Freaking teleporting enemies, that's a lot of damage. And all I need to do is step into this room. That's literally all I was trying to do. Was walk into this room so I could get it on my map right there. I'm at 33.4 map completion. I think I'm getting close to unlocking some new armor. Oh, please tell me there's a save point coming up ahead. I mean, I've got enough cash right now that I could just spring and buy a bunch of potions next time I go back to the shop, but again, I'm not even sure when I'm going back to the shop next. So we go in here, these guys have respawned, because of course they have. There we go. At least they're easy to beat, and that guy dropped 25, so that's nice. Alright, we're heading up to the second floor. Let's have a quick look around. So, I don't know why. Oh, that room at the top is the room that we couldn't find anything in, and I believe that's somewhere you can fall down to, which we really would not like to do because that would be inconvenient. And I suspect the other room there is maybe the other staircase. And of course, we are about as far as we could be from a save room, naturally, but we'll see what we can do to start working our way over that way. Slowjes! And of course I'm like, I don't hear anything. This room must be a safe room. Relatively safe room. It was not. It absolutely, definitely was not. Alright. Oh, good! Awesome! I was just thinking, you know what would be great? More spike rooms. I was literally just thinking that. That was something that was going through my mind right here. No, there is unfortunately basically no health drops from enemies in this game. The green flash was me getting a coin. Oh, this next one's a long way away. That's a really long way away. Oh, God! I thought I did that one pretty fast. But I guess not fast enough. Can I get all the way to the door from here? I don't think I can. Now we go. Whew. That's the always confusing. Green equals health, poison, radiation, and now a coin. Plus, don't forget hearts have nothing to do with your health in this game. That's confusing as well. That always drove me nuts about Castlevania. Like, hearts are always health. Why is Castlevania hearts not equal health? I know the answer is probably because that's how they did it in the Nintendo days, but you can change things. Things aren't fixed forever. Take care of the skulls first. So they can get real. Oh my god. Ocean. They get real sneaky. Like, that guy almost took me out. I saw the dash. I was able to interrupt, luckily. Oh, and I couldn't get my block up in time. I was hoping I had him stun locked, but I totally did not. Yeah, he wasn't too hard. Whew. Who needs hearts when you have wall meat? There's not even any wall meat in this version. That's insane. They have so much slavish devotion to all the other tropes of the Castlevania series, and then no wall meat. Also, welcome in, Namira. How are you doing today? Avoided it just for that argument. I mean, if you're gonna find a reason to avoid Castlevania, I suppose it's not a terrible one. Alright. Still a long way away from that save point. We're getting there. Alright, so I need to check this room out. Do I need to check this room out before I save? That a thing I need to do? Yeah, probably. Oh, it's real dark. Why is it real dark? Oh, good. Jumping puzzle in the dark. Alright. Yeah, sure. Cool. Jumping puzzle in the dark where I can't adjust my camera in any way, shape, or form. Oh, God. Smiley, hope everyone's gonna have a good Christmas. I'm hoping so as well. I'm gonna be seeing my family, especially my little niece. Probably gonna be building some Legos with my little niece. I'm looking forward to that. You were waiting for that, Angel. Didn't have to wait long. Pretty much happening on demand at this point. I can't tell if I'm actually losing health from this, though. But I'm willing to just keep doing this. There we go. Alright. Aha! There's a door over here. I didn't actually anticipate there being a door over here, but that's fine. It's fine! Oh, an item room. What do we got over here? Curtain time bell? The bell that denotes the start of the play will not disappear upon use. Ooh. I bet that's what we need to use to summon the boss of this area. Because we found the boss room, but there was nobody in there. And... where is it? The Ancient Text 2. When the bell tolls thrice under the stage, the curtain will rise. So I'm not sure what they mean by under the stage necessarily, but we've got the bell. So that's a good start. That is good. We're making progress towards finding this boss. So there's another door in here, though. Like it's over this way. Thought I saw a platform over there. Doesn't look like there's a platform over there. Thought it totally does. How do I get to that other door, then? Alright, we'll start heading back, and we'll see if we can see another path forward at any point. I don't feel like I do. Right here? You see anything? Nothing? I actually touched the ground there. That was kind of funny. But no, I don't see a way out of over to that other door. Maybe I won't worry about it for right now. It could be a secret. Much as I like getting secrets. Yeah, that scream, Siamese. How great is that scream? How great is that scream? Leon is not having a good day today when you hear that scream. Levantus, I actually saw him touch down there. That was hysterical. They did not make this room nearly big enough. How are you doing today, Levantus? Hope your day's going well. My day's going great. Leon's not so much. Let's see, there is a platform off the big platform, but it's hard to see. Alright, let's see if we can get back to the big platform. You know, maybe. And then I'll see if we can spot that. Good eyes, Rin. Good eyes. I keep hesitating on that jump a little bit, I think. Yeah, that's my problem. Really glad we don't appear to be losing health, or else I'd be, you know, super duper dead in this room. Let's see, Lord Loot, you're playing Red Dead Redemption now, and oh yeah! They didn't exist in 1899, didn't they? I thought they had some roots back then, but I could be wrong. I'm certainly not much of a historian. I don't see another platform off the big one. Certainly it seems like if you were going to jump somewhere else. There's one right there, but that's where I was going to, right? Or it just was. Where is the other one? For a game that's supposed to be super realistic, you say, Lord Loot? You kill like 500 people in that game. That one's not exactly super realistic. Also, Lord Loot, I'll warn you, we have multiple history majors in here. So, be careful there. My gamma is fucked up on this monitor, Rin. My gamma is absolutely abysmal on this monitor, so that might be the problem. Oh! There it was! I saw it! I saw it! Yeah, I keep trying to fix the gamma on this monitor, and it isn't working at all. So yeah, that might be the problem. Oh, right. Alright, so I saw it, I think it was straight this way. There we go. I don't see where to go from here, though. Gosh darn it. Alright, you know what I need to do? Hang on. I know what I need to do. What I need to do is exit the room first. Oh, god damn it, how did I miss that? I'm like, let me double jump to make sure I can't possibly miss that platform. And then I totally missed that platform. You know, what I need to do is I need to exit the room so I'm starting back over from that platform when I fall and not having to do this whole jumping sequence every time. Alright. Alright. Oh, come on! I'm tempted now to just tweak the gamma on my screen to see if that does anything. Like, gamma is not something you should just play around with idly. Because that'll mess up so much of your settings. But in a situation like this, I'm tempted. I'm sorely tempted. There we go. Alright, so I exit the room. And then come back in here. There we go. Alright. So now... And then we start back over here. That's much easier. That'll make my life a bunch easier. Alright. Alright, so I'm over here now. Door's over that way. Oh no! I saw it! I saw the door! I don't know that I saw a platform to get on the door, but I saw it. There we go! That is a tiny little platform. Look at that! Look at that! Alright. And what was in here? What was worth all the trouble? Increases the usage time of relics. Ooh. That's actually kind of handy. What is that, an accessory? I'm assuming that's an accessory. That is cool. What do I have for my accessories right now? I got the bloody cape, which is kind of cool. Like, having more hearts is definitely a nice thing. And that increases intelligence, which we want to keep that. That's a good combo right there, honestly. This is the trouble. Whenever I'm choosing my equip in a game like this, I always give a bias towards what I'm already wearing. And that's really not a good way to do it. I'm trying to think. I don't use my relics very much. I don't use, honestly, any of my side stuff very much in this game, but I think probably my current equip is going to help me the best. Can I get back to the door from here? There we go. Alright, got back there in one step. That was awesome. I'm still in terrible shape, but I didn't take any further damage at least. And we're only a couple rooms away from the save right there. Alright. Alright, let's do this. We just need to survive a little bit more. And of course, this room's... Oh my god. Having to use some sub-weapons, speaking of. And of course it doesn't hit the eyeballs because they're too high up. Oh no, 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 no! Can I jump in there? No, I can't. Nope, 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 no, 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 no! And he caught me anyway. Alright, got him. Alright, he's toast. I think I got everybody. Alright, good. I got the Axe Knight with my axes. Not the Axe Knight, just the Knight with my axes. So, can I make it one more room without using another potion? That is the question. That is the scary question that I should not be asking, because I should just be using a damn potion, not being so stingy. But I've already asked it, we need an answer now. So let's see. Let's see. Oh, the room's sealed. I don't care. I need a save point. There we go. So what are skeletons in, what are hearts for in Castlevania? Hearts are the fuel for your sub-weapon. So when I throw those axes out, that takes hearts to throw them out. And we made it. We're good. We're good. I didn't have to use the potion. You know, I need to be remembering to use my sub-weapon more, because I'm always trying to save it for big boss battles and whatnot, but the fact is, I've got the cape on that gives me more hearts when I take damage. I'm constantly coming across candles that don't have any hearts in them because I'm already at the full. As usual, my strategy needs to be, I need to be less stingy. Exactly, Siamese, and the only reason they do that in Castlevania is because that's how they did it in the NES game. And therefore, that is how they do it. Shall do it forevermore. But it's so confusing. I don't care for it. Alright, and we've got another laser puzzle in here, it looks like. And I can hear shadow hounds down below. Laser? Whoa! How did that get me? Oh, it knocked me in the right direction, though. You know, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that. That's fine. Somehow the laser blasted me exactly where I wanted to be. Alright. Thanks, game. Appreciate it. Grab a couple hearts while we're in here. Speaking of... But yeah, that was how hearts were in the original Castlevania. In the original Castlevania, if you wanted to power up your sub-weapon, you needed hearts, and that's all that hearts did. If you wanted to get your health back, you needed to get meat of some sort, usually from breaking open walls. And meat, yeah, I can understand. Meat's another good way to show health ups, but hearts for sub-weapon energy? That I'm not sure. Let's see, I disagree. One needs to break a rule to know its worth, or we would never shed the obsolete ones. You're getting profound on me, Noctis, but that does make some sense. I might be able to get behind you there. Welcome in, Noctis. How are you doing today? Good to see you. Uh-oh. That sounds like a big bad guy. I don't see big bad guy. I also don't see much to do up here, but surely there's some reason we would have had to trek all the way up here. Gotta be something going on up here. Oh! Hello! Is that a max health up? Oh no, I'm gonna miss this jump, aren't I? What is this shameful display? You want to see a shameful display? I might miss this jump right here, Roseguard. Let's find out. Oh, I made it! Yes! Oh, that's another 10 max HP. Welcome in, Roseguard. How are you doing today? Good to see you. Too much. Too much. Let's see, Noctis doing all right, doing our best not to murder the noisy kids I'm supposed to call family. Oh, the holidays. I'm doing good though, welcome in. Oh, I'm so glad I made that jump. I would have been so fucking salty if I didn't. Oh, but that's nice. That is real nice. So the question is that all there was to do up here? Is that the only thing? And I notice, I think that must be the other stairs, right? Yeah, I think that's gonna be the other stairs. Lead up to that little small area right there. So, I'm gonna try jumping down from here, because I don't see anything else to do. I'll try jumping down, and then I'll head somewhere else. Head over to those other stairs, see where those take us. So that means I ate a bit of junk food I got from the Asian market, so I'm kind of paying for it right now. Oh no. I hope it was worth it. I hope it was nice and tasty, though, at least. Nope. Oh, hey, we're back in these guys' room. Alright, wow. Alright, so we're not far from the stage. And we are very far from a save point, of course. I don't want to fight the boss without saving, so let's head out and save. I think we might have enough for new armor, too, so yeah, let's head north. Let's do that. And we'll go out, we'll see if we can get the new armor, we'll save, and then we'll go see if we can summon the boss or whether we have to go up to that other second floor thing. Let's see, how interesting, your @ here didn't work for me and Twitch did not notify me of you going live. Sorry about that, Box Kid. But you haven't missed too much. Welcome in, how are you doing today? Siamese, at the time it was worth it. Now, feeling like 60%, that's still beating the average. I can see that. Is the time of year people indulge in all manners of food? This is true as well. How do I zoom out? Not that, wow. R, there we go. Alright, so I want to head straight across here. Here, carefully. I think, yeah, we did eventually find the other door, so we're good on that front. There we go. Careful now. At least as far as turning without actually moving, the controls are very responsive for that purpose. I'm happy about that. Alright, so going in the right direction, not too much far. Whew. So yeah, if I've got the procedure correct, we should be able to fight the boss very soon. If there's something more I need, we might have a bit of a problem, but we'll see. Where was I going from here? Oh, the other side, dang it. Yeah, it's fine. I know you've got semantic satiation with here. I hate that. Doesn't that drive you insane? You ever get that chat where you see a word too many times and then the word just stops having all meaning? I could not get my block at the time. Lame! I suppose if we're heading to a save point anyway, it doesn't really matter, but... I almost had my block up in time for that. Chew-Toy, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you are doing well. Everything is going good for you. Alright. I've had that happen before, and with smaller words it's insane, because you're like, I know this is the way the word is spelled. I know this is the correct form of the word. If I Google it, I'm going to feel really embarrassed, but my brain is telling me something has gone terribly wrong here. Word not work. How make word work? How make word work? Did you tell you're okay trying to relax for Christmas? I'm doing good. I think I've got everything done that I need to get done before Christmas. That's always a good feeling. So just playing some Castlevania and hoping I can actually manage to get through this game. Because I remember having some frustration with it before. Alright, so here's the save room. Heal up and save. Just to be safe. Can never save quite too much. Words, they all mean the same thing. If you ever sent a confused 2 a.m. text message, you know that is not remotely true. Freaking Resident Evil camera, right, Lord Lude? Fixed camera angles. I understand why they did it, but I'm kind of glad that they did not stick around. And by kind of, I mean definitely, absolutely glad they did not stick around. I don't know if you saw yesterday, Lord Lude, but one of the things the game likes to do is hide secrets in the camera's blind spots. And that's just cruel. That is unfortunate. Let's see, I found August's traditional sock box, so my Christmas is done. Excellent! I didn't know there was a tradition with a box too, that's awesome. Hear about to hear about, hear about. That's a fun sentence right there. So why did they do it? Well, at the time they were still kind of figuring out how to do 3D cameras. So on one side, they didn't really know really well how to handle good 3D cameras. On another end, it saves on resources, because there's effectively a fourth wall that they don't really have to worry too much about, because the camera can't ever point at it. So that helps as well.
Welcome.
But nowadays, that's not as much of a concern. We've got good cameras down pat. That's not something we need to worry about as much. So just sort of showing its age, more or less. Here we go, Meteor Plate. Starlight Plate magically sealed within. Reduces damage from enemies by 10%. Yeah, it's an extra 5% damage reduction.
Is this okay? Would you like
We're pretty cheap, so I like that.
Is that all? Come back soon.
So let's equip that first of all. And then we can probably sell the old stuff. I don't think we're going to have any use for that.
Welcome. What would you like today?
Earthblade, that's 500. I'll take that.
Is this okay? Yes, certainly.
There we go. And to get a couple of high potions. We've still got a couple of potions, but I'd rather not use them if I don't have to. And they don't really recover that much comparatively, because they've got 220 max health and high potions recover 100. So even that's not going to get me back to full health or anything like that. But still, I think having a couple more of those is probably going to do me good.
Would you like anything else?
Oh, I just sold a bunch.
What would you like today?
God dang it, I just sold some of my high potions instead of bought. Ugh.
Is this okay? Would you like anything else?
I should have known those were suspiciously cheap. God dang it.
Anything else? I appreciate your business.
As you chew-toy, these graphics remind you of a more high-def Medieval. Have you seen the trailers for the Medieval remake? Chew-toy? It's a very different look, but I suppose they couldn't retain too much. Let's see, Rin, you've used the same shiny cardboard box for, 10 years. Fantastic. Let's see, I still miss that we had to find unique ways to solve problems to make games what they were. I mean, I'm glad. I'm glad we don't. Because the fact that we've solved so much and come up with so many cool techniques means that game developers don't need to waste a lot of time reinventing the wheel. They've got a big toy box to play with. You know, it's not the Wild West anymore, but you know what we didn't have in the Wild West? Good, reliable electricity and frickin' toilets that worked. So that's, I consider that to be a very good metaphor for that. Consider that, in that context anyway. Haven't seen those trailers? You should check them out. There's like, it's a complete ground-up rework of the games. Like, they're trying to keep the same aesthetic and supposedly the same level design, but otherwise I don't think they're using any original assets. Pretty wild. Right, art from adversity is definitely the exception there, Chutoy, and there's some very cool things that have come from that, no doubt. But I think those are, in general, the exception and not the rule. And I think there's a lot of games that would have been better off had they had a few more toys in their toy box to play. For example, this game could have used lock-on, which now we think of as a pretty standard in third-person action games, but wasn't at the time. And if they would have had a superior camera, that would have been really nice too. But again, that wasn't really much of a thing. So I got the armor on. Yeah, I got the meteor plate on. Cool, so we're good there. It's Deer Fox. Welcome in, Deer Fox. How are you doing today? Let's see. A lot of devs... Let's see. Boxhead, I would say VR is still a thing that needs work. Definitely. VR is still in progress, but I think VR is very close. VR, I feel like, is very close to being the thing. I have tried 2 different VR technologies right now. I've tried the PSVR, and I've tried, I actually own, it's right over there, a Google Daydream View. And I've had some really cool experiences with both of them. Alright, so where do we want to head now? First thing we want to do is we want to head back to the boss room. We're going to head back to the boss room and see if we can summon the boss. And if not, we're going to have to head up to that 2nd floor stair and see what we can do from over there. So yeah, I think there's still some work that you could consider analogous to the camera problems that this game has, that VR is having with movement. I think is one of the big areas that a lot of games are struggling to find. But for me, what the big thing is for VR right now is the question of, is VR going to catch on with enough people to survive? Because I could very well see VR dying out because not enough people buy into it. And that would be tragic. I don't want to see that. But I'm not sure if it's in a strong enough state right now, and if it's reasonable enough and affordable enough for enough people to really get into the number of homes that we need to see for it to stick around. So we'll see. I think there are some controllers out there that I think are good enough at the job that we could go from there. I think the real problem, for me at least, isn't so much the controller, so much as, number one, the cost. Which means no one is impulse buying. No one tends to be impulse buying a VR headset at the prices they're at right now. And number two, I don't know that we've ever really seen the killer app for VR yet. Although I felt like Resident Evil 7 for PSVR was very close to what I'd expected the killer app to look like. I don't know if it's the killer app. I think there might still be something out there we need to get. Let's see. VR chat is your killer app? Oh god. Yeah, I'll pass on that one. I'm trying to... I can't really name any AAA games that were built from the ground up for VR aside from Resident Evil 7. Like, if anyone can name some, please. If I'm missing some, let me know, because I actually do want to try those out. I want to know more about them. I want to see what's going on. But for the most part, most of the VR games I'm seeing are just proof of concepts. And that does not a healthy marketplace make. We need more than just proof of concepts. We need people going all in on it. But I can understand, it's perfectly reasonable for a company not to go all in on something like that if there isn't proof there that there's a good, solid market. And right now, I don't think there is. I think there's every evidence there's not. I mean, think to all the people you know that play video games versus all the people you know that play video games and have readily available mass market VR. And I think, as far as my IRL friend group, I'm the only one that has VR at the moment, I believe. Whereas I know lots of people that have the Switch, plenty of people that have PlayStation 4, things like that. And of course, you know, how many of them have gaming PCs? Most of them. That may be biased on my part, but regardless, it doesn't have the penetration for long-term staying power, is what I'm saying. All right. So, here's the curtain time bell. And what is it? Ring it thrice, it said? Nothing. Dang it. How about right here? Hang on.
Sarah?
Leon, you came to save me.
Yay! We found her.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad you're not hurt.
I can't believe you're safe.
Let's get out of here first.
Yes.
Oh no.
Who are you?
Oh my. Too bad. And I thought this would work so well.
I was careless. It was obvious that it wouldn't be so easy.
Seriously, Leon.
I was going to let you die without any suffering because I liked the way you looked.
Well, that's just too bad.
But I've changed my mind. Your face warped in pain. Just the thought thrills me. Oh, this will be lovely.
Well, and she's got 2 health bars as well. Yeah, right, Chutoy. I think that's the problem, is they're focusing so much on hardware that it's making it frustratingly difficult for the consumers to get a hold of it. Dax Platinum, welcome in. How are you doing today, Dax? Good to see you. Let's see, Rin, so there needs to be an effective way to make it realistic for walking, but safe. That's true, because the space is a concern too. That's why I wouldn't want to get one of the I wouldn't want to get one of the room scale VRs because I don't have room for it either. So, the bell's right there messing with you. That's pretty funny. Yeah, we got a succubus. We got a succubus. All right. Play it slow for starters. See exactly what she's got up her sleeve. Do we need to kill these plants? Do we need to kill these plants, or do we want to kill these plants? I don't know. Ow, that hurt. Alright, so we can just lay into her, so that's a good thing. Ow. Get my high potion selected. So we're ready for that if need be. Ow, so what do the plants do? I don't see them doing anything. Ow, dang it. Oh, crap! Alright, speaking of high potion. Oh no, get off! Get off! I don't know if she healed any health from that, but I don't like it. Got the dodge on that one. I got a perfect on that one. Cool. I did not get my dodge up in time for that one. That was unfortunate. Oh, dang it. That is hard to get the right dodge for. I'm not sure what the point of the plants are. Aside from maybe I don't want to fight her on the stage? Didn't get my dodge up for that one either. So I can block all of her attacks if I have enough time, which is a good thing. And that one I have trouble blocking the second one. So maybe I shouldn't block that one, I should be dodging that one. And I should probably be thinking about healing. Nice. Almost have enough to turn my relic back on soon. That'll be kind of nice. Come on. Alright, there we go. Let's turn my relic back on. Ow. Good timing. Oh no, don't trap me in the wall. Dang it! That did not go well. I have no idea what the point of these plants are. It doesn't look like she takes any damage when I kill the plants. The plants don't seem to be damaging me, as far as I can tell. Oh, alright. So I can get poisoned by the plants, is the thing. That's worth noting. There's my last high potion. I don't think this is going to be the run. But we're learning things. That's a good thing. I'm really glad I blocked that. Ow, and there's poison again. Ow! Shoot! Come on! Careful here! Dex, you're sleepy? Sorry, Dex, I'm caught up in this boss battle. Let me get into chat one more time here. I played a bunch of DBD saying hi on my way to pass out. Well, I hope DBD was kind to you tonight, Dex. Good to see you before bed, at least. Mech Warrior, that would be a good VR game. Flight Sim, I actually played a good one, Chutoy. For PSVR, there's a game called Eve Valkyrie, which is a space flight sim, and it blew my mind. Absolutely amazing right there. SimCity, that would be good too. Oh yeah, if I fight from a little bit higher up, definitely my axe would be hitting her more often. Like I said, I don't think this is the run, but I learned a lot. Ow. And did not get that up in time. Block that. I appreciate that I can just block that. And I dodged that one. I keep forgetting I have a dodge now. That's just lazy. What the heck? Oh no. And of course he's got some second forms abilities. And that one's the real paralysis. No, 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 no. Come on, hit me again. There we go. Now. Come on, we're doing pretty good. Come on. She's really low health. I don't know, maybe this could be the one. Come on, she's so low. Yes! Holy crap!
If I had known this would happen, I would have fought you in the guise of your loved one. Then, like that old man, you would have...
Old man?
You're talking about Ronaldo.
The shop guy?
What do you mean?
That old man... his own daughter...
All right. I think we're gonna have to have a little chat with Ronaldo right there. But we did it! We beat boss number 2. I had to use all of my healing to do it. So we're gonna have to restock on that. But we're alive! We did that there. The Siamese parking in a crowded city is anxiety-inducing. Yeah, that stresses me out too. Luckily, I know all of my parking regulations for the city I live in, at least. As soon as I said that smile, I'm like, somebody's gonna comment on that one. Thank you, that was pretty tense. Foul demon, your heresy ends here. Exterminatus. So let's go have a little chat with Ronaldo. See if we can figure out what's going on there. And orb number 2, hell yes. Oh, Ronaldo. Cinema time.
Ah, you did well to come back.
Ronaldo, please tell me
What is it?
about your daughter.
I don't know what you've heard, but you don't need to know anymore.
Ronaldo, you've helped me so much. The least I can do for you is listen to your story and support you in your suffering.
Needless meddling. Very well. I'll tell you. It was 5 years ago. A cold night with a full moon.
Setting the stage.
I returned home from picking herbs necessary for the secret arts. And what greeted me was a sea of steaming blood. And at the center of it were the bodies of my wife and son. I could not believe my eyes. My daughter was there, laughing.
What?
Blood dripping from her mouth.
Oh no.
She was turned into a vampire?
That's right. By Walter. My daughter went out a window without even looking at me. When I recovered, I built the whip with alchemy. Then, I searched for her.
I see. I've heard enough.
Yeah, I think I know where that's going.
So this is what you meant when you said you owed him.
I challenged Walter, but nothing came of it. That's why I live here and help those who wish to fight him.
I never would have guessed.
Forget everything I just said. Think only of yourself now. He's not an opponent you can beat while distracted.
No, you're wrong.
What do you mean?
The force of your grief can only make me stronger. Thank you. I am grateful.
Do as you will.
All right. Yeah, that music sting was incredible right there. Just blasting it. All right. So,
Welcome. What would you like today?
let's see. So he doesn't have anything new here, but we've got a ton of cash. Let's go ahead and stock up. God, that's expensive.
Is this fine? Would you like anything else?
Buy that, and I'm going to buy a couple of regular
Is this
potions
okay? Would you
too.
like anything else? Is
Do
there
we have
all?
anything to
What would
sell?
you like today?
No, we do not. I know we can use heart repair if we need to, but I'd rather not. If we can just stockpile those, that would be nice.
Come back anytime.
That's weird they just put those tiny cinemas in there occasionally. Excuse me. Alright, so that's 2 bosses down. We did not find what was in that that other second floor in that area. I suspect it was another clue to summon the boss. But it looks like from the first clue we got, we were able to figure out enough to summon the boss. So I'll take that as a win. I'm happy with that. We're going to have to see what the new orb does for my axes, because I am curious. Because right now, I've got this. Wait, there we go. Those dual spinning. Oh, no, because I forgot to change it last time. So, if I equip the blue orb, which I can't do here. If I equip the blue orb, it does this, which is pretty awesome. And if I equip the yellow orb, which is 12 hearts. Wow, what does that do? Okay, that's kind of intense. I might have to keep that around. Holy shit. Although I still like the range, so for right now, we're going to stick with blue, because 5 hearts is much more economical as well. At 12 a pop, we're going to burn through them pretty quick. Hey, Trev, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope all is going well with you. Hope the lead up to the holiday season's treating you well. Roseguard, you have eggnog. It's that time of the year. How do you take your nog? Alcoholic, non-alcoholic? Do you spice it beforehand? I'm not a nog fan myself, but if you're a nog person, I respect that. Let's see, Siamese, I just realized that Castle Drachenfels from Warhammer Fantasy reminds me of Castlevania. What is Castle Drachenfels? I don't know much about Warhammer Fantasy off the top of my head. I mean, you say easily, Box Kid, but I do have to take damage. I do have to take damage to get those hearts. And I'd rather not do that wherever possible. Trying to avoid that. But I do have the 10% damage off armor, so that's nice at least. Let's see, Rose, you just buy it from the store, but you've made it before. It's a lot of trouble, but really good. It's true, it is kind of a hassle, and I think eggnog is one of those things where the store-bought stuff is good enough that it's not necessarily worth the hassle of it. You still can, and it's still nice when you do. But the store-bought stuff's good enough. Let's drab your lead up to the holiday season to fill the slaying undead and demons. That sounds like a nice way to be. And I think we're gonna go for this one next. Which, if I'm correct, is... see what this one's called. The Anti-Soul Mysteries Lab. That's a hell of a name. And enemies right there in my face right at the start. Oh, you've heard this music before, Rose? How good is this music? This is a jam and a half. It is pretty good. I'll admit, I don't remember much. But it sounds good right from the start. I'm liking it so far. It still has the Castlevania feel. Like, I would still pick this out of a lineup as Castlevania music, but I'm liking it. You played it many moons ago? I thought you mentioned that before, Rose. Did you like it? Do you remember liking it back then? Banger alert! I'm just gonna let this play for a second. Box Kid, when I buy eggnog from a store, I always look at the ingredient list. Yeah, some of them do have some weird stuff in there. Like when I was talking about spicing it or not. Some people do that, some people don't. You gotta be careful when you're getting it there. You did like it, Roseguard. Excellent, excellent. The Zelda games. That's a large list there, Chris. What Zelda games do you like? Let's go there, because I like the Zelda games in general. I haven't played all of them. But I generally like the Zelda games I've played. Ooh, new technique. Square, 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 triangle. Tosses enemy into the air by slamming the ground. Ooh. That sounds cool. Try that out with using a bajillion enemies in front of me. Right now there's a bit too many. There we go. Nice! Alright, that looked pretty cool. Ow. Go! Careful now. There we go. I think that's everybody. Cool. Rose, you're over here chair bopping? I would, if I didn't need to be playing this game. But there weren't all these damn monsters. Taking up so much of my time, I'd be rocking out to this one too. It keeps getting better too. I'm really liking where the song's going. Let's see, Drav, yesterday I found out the story of Grim Dawn is cooler than you expected. Ah, it kind of opened up, went interesting places. That's good. Let's see, Nimira, good music in Castlevania is a must. It's true. It's true. So many Castlevania entries, even from the old NES days, have had at least one really solid track that makes it stand out and survive even in the modern age. I like it a lot. Let's see, Chris, you like the ones that came out for Nintendo 64? I like those ones too. Zelda Ocarina of Time, I'm a huge fan of that one. That one's very good. I also really like Link to the Past on Super Nintendo. I really enjoyed that. The only other ones I've played are the original Legend of Zelda on NES, that was my first one, and I played Link's Adventure on Game Boy Color, because it was the DX version. That one was alright, and the first one was alright too. I played a little bit of Zelda 2 and I hated that one, as is frequently the case. I don't think I've really played any of the rest though. I played a little bit of Majora's Mask back in the day, and famously and controversially did not care for it. Though, chat has insisted I give it a second chance. I will do that one of these days. I will give Majora's Mask another chance. And then we'll see where we go from there. Super Smash Brothers? Yes. I played the new one on launch day. I had a friend that let me play it with him. I don't have it myself yet because I still haven't got a Switch. But that's coming very soon. But yeah, I love Super Smash. Great series, and the new entry is fantastic. Very worthy of the name. Go. I'm like, that wasn't too bad. Oh no, I hear more spawning. Go. Whoa. And more keep spawning. Hopefully this room isn't like an infinite spawn point or something. But I'm kind of wondering, considering the fact that they keep coming at me. Nope, I appear to have worn them down. There we go. Let's see, Namira, from what I remember like this, the first level theme and the music for the last area. It's been forever since I've played the game, so I don't know too much, or I don't remember too much about the music, but I'm definitely liking this stage. Hang on. And speaking of Legend of Zelda, what was that? Was at the Asian market earlier and found out they have novelizations. Ooh. Did you end up picking any of them up, Siamese, or just saw them, they looked interesting? Literally came down and laid down next to you just to fart. He's got a place where he likes to do that, Roseguard. What are you gonna do? The assignment means you're at a bar that caters to gamers and they have the new Super Smash Bros. And you crush your sister and her coworkers. Congratulations on the valiant win. So we got a couple exits here. Oh, there's one behind the statue. There's a door right there. That's interesting. How do I get through there? That's weird. I don't know of any way to move that. Because you can't, like, grab onto things in here or anything. I guess we'll have to come back to that and see if we figure out a way to do that later. It's interesting. Yeah, I would very highly vouch for the new Smash Brothers quiz. I like it a lot. Didn't expect to find him. What's a cool find? Neat little thing to come across there, Siamese. Alright, so let's head this way then. Maybe we'll come back through and see if we can figure out then. Oh, that's a bunch of zombies. So far I'm pretty okay with just zombies. I am dealing with zombies. They're okay. I'm sure there's gotta be something more dangerous as we go deeper in, like those teleporting bastards, but we'll go from there. Demi Knight, welcome in. It has been an age. How have you been? Good to see you. Hope everything's been good. Let's see, Leon's theme is one of the songs. Oh, awesome! I haven't got to hear too many of the Castlevania songs from Smash Brothers, but that's cool to hear. Time Crisis, that was a good game. I remember enjoying Time Crisis back in the day. Although I preferred House of the Dead. I was mildly obsessed with House of the Dead for a while. Oh, he missed as well. Good deal. Come on. See if I can lower the number of these guys in the room first thing, and I'll take care of the big knight guys. One problem at a time. There we go. And most of them drop 25s too, so that's nice. And they're gonna give me some MP back, so that's nice. If I can actually get my block on time. There we go. There's some MP. That was none. Oh, dang it. Sometimes they get stun locked and sometimes they do not. That can be a little confusing. No, we didn't take too much damage for how many enemies were in that room. I'm going to be happy with that situation overall. Anything to see in here? Not that I can spot. Gotta keep on the lookout for secrets, though. Siamese, you never got far in House of the Dead, spent some cash getting nowhere. I have beaten... I think I beat all of the House of the Deads that came out in the arcades. It took a lot of determination and probably more money than I should have been spending, but I love those games. House of the Dead 3 physically hurt to play, though. I need to talk about this because House of the Dead 3 is painful. Because for House of the Dead 3, the guns were SMGs, little plastic SMGs, and they vibrated when you fired them. And it turns out trying to hold a little plastic vibrating thing steady for like the, I don't know, 30 minutes that it takes to get through this game, right down here on the inside of your arm is agony. That muscle is on freaking fire as you're playing it. And so... I once with my friend, we were big fans of, both big friends of House of the Dead. We went to an arcade, we're like, let's beat all the House of the Dead games in a row. Because obviously we're idiots. And so, so we played through House of the Dead 1, beat it. Played through House of the Dead 2, beat it. Of course by then, the trigger finger is getting tired already. Get to House of the Dead 3, trigger finger is getting tired. And just, the agony was not great. There's so many things I'm tempted to say that but won't. I'm glad someone at least picked up on that, because if no one took that opportunity, I would have been pretty disappointed, to tell you the truth. Oh, you played that too, Siamese. Oh my god, the pain! trying to hold it laser steady for all that time. Just miserable. Oh, what is that? The Mad Diver. That is a new enemy type. Haven't seen one of those before. Don't know that I care for him. Oh, jeez. Ooh, he's tough, too. Got a good chunk of HP if that didn't take him out. Alright, there we go. Not unmanageably tough, though, so that's good. Oh, there we go. And what's this? Ancient Text 4. You will know the false wall from the tapestry of the flying two-headed one. Ooh, so we've got a false wall to look out for in this level. Tapestry of the flying two-headed one. So look for a tapestry with a flying two-headed creature on it, and there's a false wall there. Interesting. I'm about it. Try and help me remember that. If you spot it, Chad, if you spot that tapestry, let me know. Let's see, Demi Knight, you love the Castlevania series. What was your favorite Castlevania, or do you have one? Was there any Castlevania game that particularly stood out for you? Let's talk Castlevania. Hello. Oh, the map! Sweet, we got the map. Alright. So, it's a big loop. Of course, I missed the save point, but it's not too far away. Let's explore the rooms down here while we're in the neighborhood. So that leads up to the second floor. Alright. We'll come back there. Demi Knight there was, but for the life of me, I can't remember the name of it. Do you remember what system it was on? We might be able to help. Lord of Shadow! Lord of Shadow. That is a good one. I watched Lord Lude play that not too long ago. And it was, mini-boss? Oh, come on! Mini-boss with red skeletons? That's just unfair. That's just cruel and unfair, and I don't like it. Block all that shenanigans. And, oh good, another marker stone. Block! There's some more MP at least. Ow! Dang it! Hate red skeletons. Alright, he's down. Good. Is there anything else to see in here, or was this just a room to get the marker stone from? Was that literally all there was to do in here? I think it might have been. Shoot! That's kind of a waste, especially considering how much damage it took. Bourbon and mango iced tea, that's a strange combination. Demi Knight, I wish I would have gotten Switch sooner. This is well worth the money. It's so good. It's such a good system. There's so many good games on it. I fought for the longest time to not get a Switch, but there's a mountain of good games on it. It's killing me. Let's see. Super Castlevania 4 and Bloodlines were your favorite from the classic ones. Good picks, both of them. And Aria of Sorrow and Portrait of Ruin for the Metroidvanias. I need to play those. I never got around to playing any of the mobile Castlevanias, but I love Symphony of the Night, so it seems like those would be right up my alley, so I really got to get around to one of those, Namira. Thank you for reminding me they exist. Gotta keep that in mind. Alright, what's in here? Oh, this guy. Astral Warrior. Actually, no, I don't know what he is. Whoa! Oh, we got another eyeball dude. A couple eyeball dudes. Dang it. Okay, got the Rosario, damaged everything on screen. That's awesome. And $400 in here. So nothing much special, just a little bit of cash. Alright. At least we checked it out, I suppose. Where to next? Let's start working our way around to the save point, I guess. See if we can find that false wall along the way. Give me some MP. I'll take it. Ow! Dang it. I'm gonna use a high potion. They're expensive, I know. But I'm taking a lot of damage. These guys can dish out a lot of damage. I don't want to get one shot right here. That'd be embarrassing. Dang it. Nice. I really love this new combo. Get the rest of my MP back. Oh dang it, I missed the backswing there. There we go. Excellent, alright. Got them both taken out. Alright. You know that makes you sad, like getting home from work, seeing some jalapeno kettle cooked chips, and finding out the bag is empty. Oh no! Who has done this to you? Who broke your heart, Trey Dog? Who did that? Also, welcome in, Trey Dog. How are you doing today? Aside from, you know, sad about chips, which is a completely reasonable kind of sadness. I want to stress that. Oh, the little Pokeball too! That seemed like a really cute accessory, Debbie Knight. I was totally about that. Alright, so only one exit from here. So this level is surprisingly linear. So I guess we're just gonna have to go up to the second floor sooner rather than later. Uh-oh. Evil swords! Wasn't blocking from the right direction. Ow. Thought I had him finished off, but I totally did not. There we go. Alright. Not too much farther to that sweet, sweet save point. Really close to done. You're getting there, Smile. You're getting there. Nice. It's difficult in this game to actually get multiple enemies, even with that wide whip on the triangle button attack. But when you can, it feels amazing, man. Getting some good money in this room too. I like that. Ow. Gotta be a little bit more defensive minded if I want to survive rooms like this. I haven't seen any tapestries recently, but I think we might have passed one right in the beginning of this area. I think that might have possibly been what they were looking for. I don't think there's anything up here, but that's almost within whipping range. Save point. Let's head for that next. We got a little bit more we need to explore up here just to get the map completion. And we'll see where we're going next. Alright, so save point first, yeah. As usual, there's something guarding it! New type of dog, awesome. Oh shoot! Oh no! Got a big knight dude. That's not good. Time to bust out the sub-weapons. And I forgot we had that one equipped. Holy crap, that did a lot of damage. That just killed everything in the room. Hello, new favorite weapon ever. God damn. God damn, god damn. That was so very pretty. It's super duper effective. Holy crap. I need to see actually. Was that just because they had a weakness to it, or was that just like the best thing ever? What was that? Why was that so awesome? I don't actually know what any of those guys' names were. That's the problem. Oh, we can look at the bosses though. There's the succubus, a monster that sucks up a person's essence by taking advantage of their feelings. That's just rude. 1,000 HP, that's intense. Let's see, the undead parasite, undead infested by parasites from working on constructing the filthy great shrine. Soulless human brought into being by an undead parasite. Those are the ads from when we were fighting them, and apparently there was 2 different types. Did not remember that. I didn't see what the names of those guys are, but I can't check. They might have been just weak against it, but that did so much damage. It was insane. This place needs a good purging. I'm sensing a need for some exterminatus here. I think that might be the right thing to do. Too many monsters in here, but we gotta save Leon's fiance first. Then we will see if we can get an orbital laser strike on this place. Clean it out good. Alright, so we're saved, we're healed, everything's good there. Let's make a quick run back to the entrance to clear those rooms out. And then I think we gotta head back to where we get to the 2nd floor. Although again, we'll keep an eye out for that tapestry we're supposed to be looking for. See if we can spot that somewhere along the way as well. Not that way. This way. Over here. Here we go. Thought I heard an enemy spawning in behind me. That was a little nerve-wracking. And speaking of enemies spawning in... Go! Dodge to the outside. That guy out. Ooh, that guy just barely missed me there. That was nerve-wracking. Too close for comfort. Go! Alright. I think I acquitted myself pretty well in that room. I'm happy with how that went. Alright, and we are full on hearts again, so that's good. Cool. I feel like I'm handling this area pretty well so far. And the layout doesn't seem super difficult either, so that's nice. But of course, we still have to get up to the 2nd floor. See what horrors await us up there. And I don't think I found any secrets in this area either. So that's worrisome. Hello. Alright, no, we're just back at the entrance now. Cool. Alright. What's our plan now? We are heading back down to the bottom. Alright. Let's do the thing. And it looks like that statue is just blocking a shortcut was all. Not actually some sort of cool new route or anything like that. Tapestry, though. I almost thought we had seen a tapestry on the way down there. Let's start looking. That's a painting. Oh, that's a... No, that is a tapestry. What was the tapestry supposed to be? I've already forgotten. Not in there. Somewhere in here, ancient text 4. You will know the false wall from the tapestry of the flying two-headed one. I don't think that's a flying two-headed tapestry. I might be wrong, Shane, but compared to other games, even not so great ones, Lament of Innocence doesn't seem to excite you as much. There's a lot to not like about it, Drev. I don't like that there's no lock-on in the game. The fixed camera is not doing me any favors. And the fact that the game is super stingy about health is frustrating at times, too. But, I'm not disliking it so far. Like, the combat is pretty satisfying, overall, for what you got to work with. It sounded like a lot of qualifiers, I know, but I swear, it's not that bad. And we beat 2 bosses already. I'm going to see if we can beat a 3rd one today, if nothing else. And I'm expecting this is probably a 3-day game. I suppose if I get stuck somewhere, it could be a 4. But I think 3 is probably a good expectation. But for anybody that wasn't here at the start of the stream, definitely check the schedule underneath the video for what's going on next week. We're doing some weird stuff for the holiday. Alright, that is a tapestry of two dudes and some sort of monster. So that's not the flying two-headed one. But that is a tapestry. There are tapestries around. Good to know. Continue on. Need to not let myself get dragged into fights either. If you know where I need to check out the tapestries. Which is probably going to be off it now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, well, we'll see. What are they doing to that poor monster? Those perverts. I'm not sure what they were doing. They didn't seem to be killing it, and that's what you do with monsters. So I'm a little concerned as it is. Music is so good. Two dudes, a monster, an ancient castle. I'd watch that. Sounds like a nice setup. Sounds like it could be interesting. Oh, so we can get to the save point this way. Cool. Is there a tapestry in here? Save room? No, I don't think so. Alright, well, since we've looped back, we'll go ahead and save again. I don't think we got anything interesting since we've been here last. We didn't even take any damage since we were here last, so that's nice at least. I'll tell you though, Drev, speaking of exciting, talking about exciting me, I'll tell you something that excites me. I was testing out Dragon Age Inquisition today, making sure I was getting everything working for that. I am so goddamn excited to play that game. I am so hyped to see the next game of the Dragon Age series. And that's going to be coming in a few weeks. So there's a game that's going to get me very excited. If nothing else. Let's see, one of the roommates keeps leaving an empty milk carton in the fridge, hence it's not the monster! Alright. Go! There might be a tapestry in here, so once again we gotta kill everybody just to check. A bunch of gears, I don't see a tapestry. Oh, this is the room where the zombies just kept respawning a whole bunch. I wouldn't be surprised if this is where they hide the tapestry, just because it's a giant pain to fight through all the enemies. On the plus side, oh no, this is where that monster statue was. And we never did figure out how to get through there. Interesting. Kill all the zombies. See if anything happens once they stop spawning. Or see if we can look around. Alright. I'm going to put a big old dot on the map right here. Since we have yet to figure out a way to get past that. Let's put a light blue dot. There we go. Let's see, for good reason, after Dragon Age 2, you mean? It's really good. Only shame is they nerf mages to their knees, but rogues and warriors still kick ass. I'm still thinking about playing a rogue in that game, since I didn't really get to do that in either of the first two. I really would like to do that. That could be pretty fun. I don't seem to be able to do anything to this. Oh, my sub-weapons just pass right through it. Interesting. So we're going to have to come back. See if we can figure out even later if there's a way to get through there. I know we said that last time we were in here. We still haven't figured out how to get through there. Lead you in the OP direction without spoiling. See, I don't want to do that just yet, Drev, because I want to see what I can build. I'm not going to do anything as insane as that weird sustain warrior I did in the first game. Because I'll fully admit, that was insane. And probably not a thing I should ever try again. But I do enjoy doing that. I do enjoy messing around and seeing what can I build. How strong can I get on my own? And, yeah, so we'll see. We'll see what I can build. If I get totally stuck and I start getting destroyed, I will totally ask for help, though. Wish my internet didn't automatically sign me out, but at least at the same time every morning. That's weird. Siamese, that's unfortunate. Builds are fun, LTG. I love them. Where are we going from here? Let's just get out of here. Unless are there tapestries in here too? Just books. just books. I don't see any tapestries. Let's not linger. Let's just leave. Alright, and we'll head to the second floor. Head straight there. Maybe the thing we're looking for is on the second floor. There's a third floor in this one? Ooh, I didn't notice until now there's a third floor here. Alright, so this could be a very large area. Wasn't expecting that. Alright, we made it to the second floor. It's not humongous, and there's a save point right there. And a big ominous circular room all the way at that end. So we'll see where that leads to, but save point first. That is obviously our first priority. Anyone here have some snacks? I got some Cheez-Its and some cashews. Ooh, good deal. My favorite snack, I think, is, I am a big... What is it? Pringles. I love Pringles. Those are very good. But I love all kinds of snacks. Ow! Nice. That combo is so good. And those guys drop good money as well. And this appears to just be a money room. Which is okay. I do like money, as it turns out. Tapestries? Tapestries in here? Not that I can see. Let's see. Anyone who logged... Oh yeah, anyone who has logged into Fallout 76 during this year will get a bunch of the classic Fallout games. So that's pretty cool. I do appreciate the free stuff. Jav, you're likely to at least pick the specialization leads to OP Bow Rogue. The Rogue has 3 specializations. One is clearly for daggers. One is clearly for both, and one is clearly for bow. The irony is the hybrid one is the OP for dagger rogues, but the bow one is OP for OP bow. Interesting. I know some people that are really enjoying Fallout 76, and watching them, it does look like a lot of fun. But I'm not really a big fan of sort of multiplayer sandboxy games, so I don't think it's something that's for me. But I do know some people that are really getting a lot of fun out of that game. What is this now? 1,000! Damn! Just a bag with 1,000 gold sitting right there. Nice! This is a nice little room. Hell yes! Just handed me a bunch of cash on a platter. Weird. It looks like we got another locked door down here. Red Phoenix key. We haven't found any keys yet. I suspect that is probably a failing on my part. Alright, so my new axe mod does tons of damage, and I love everything about it. So that's good to know. I'm going to need to be using that a lot more often. Like 100 damage, it's insane! Adam RPG, yeah, I have been hearing about that one, Drev. Haven't played it myself, though. There's a couple RPGs on coming out on Steam recently that have been trying to mimic that classic Fallout feel. Which is cool. I want to see more games like that. Hey, Pink Death, welcome in. How are you doing today? Good to see you. So you really enjoying Red Dead Redemption, Chris? Honestly, if it was me voting, you want to know my game of the year for 2018? Assassin's Creed Odyssey, no question. That game is everything I wanted in a 2018 game. Absolutely beautiful. Easily my game of the year. But of course, to each their own. Whatever you enjoyed. I hope you did find something to enjoy in 2018. This is the last door we haven't tried in this corridor, so let's see what's in here. Hello. My gosh, that does a lot of damage. And, oh no! Get off! And these guys can also take a ton of damage, I'm noticing. But they also give good money, so there's that. I do like that. They're slow, too. There's that to consider as well. Oh, jeez! But they don't stun lock very well, and I don't like to get near them because of that drain attack. I made a lot of cash in that room, though. So that's amazing. Yeah, it's painting of something right there. I don't think that counts as a tapestry. That's more of a bas relief, maybe? I don't know what the proper word for that is, but it's not a tapestry. Driver Game of the Year is God of War. That looked amazing. I watched a little bit of a couple streamers play that one. It looked fantastic. I tried not to watch too much because I suspect I'm going to want to play it myself sometime and I didn't want to spoil myself. But it looks gorgeous, Drab. That one's definitely up there, certainly. Let's see. Pick Death, the only game which matters is Outer Worlds now. That and Cyberpunk 2077. Both of them I'm looking forward to as well. Riding the hype train for those. I hope they turn out well. I could definitely see that happening. Alright. Let's head forward this way. See what's waiting for us down here. Oh. Looks like an interesting room. I see some big weird baddies down there. I guess we'll try to ride the platform, and if we fall off, we'll see where we want to go from there. I see something over here. Oh, it's just a little potion. Yeah, it's just a little potion. We can live without that. There's a bunch of platforms in this room. And there's another room on the other side, too. Shoot. That looks like the way down there if we wanted to go back down. So let's hit the save point over here, and then I'm going to go back and see if I can get that door on the other side. I just want to explore a little bit first. Anybody like the Far Cry games? The only ones I've tried are the very old ones. Because me being the dork that I usually am, I'm like, I should start playing the Far Cry games from Far Cry 1. Don't actually do that. That's a bad idea. But Far Cry 3 and forward look very interesting. Oh, shoot! Red Ogre! Oh, we fought one of him before. And he is, in fact, pretty easy to take down with my incredible weapons. And what did he drop? That's food? He dropped curry! We got curry! Excellent. Whew. The newer Far Cry games are okay compared to the older ones, or just in general, Fox Kid? That's the Siamese Game of the Year for you is Neverwinter Nights Enhanced. That is a re-release. That's kind of cheaty. That's a little bit cheaty, perhaps. I'm glad you loved it, though. It's always nice when they get those re-releases just right. Let's see. English Game of the Year is probably Spider-Man for me. That one looked very cool. I want to try that one as well. There were so many good games out this year. So many good games. In which game did Shane find curry? The answer is Lament of Innocence. I think there might have been curry in Tales of Symphonia as well. Let's see, 1/11/19 Tales of Vesperia Remastered comes out. I will check that out. That'll be nice. Wait, John, Lady Fury beat Far Cry 1 on stream? Oh man, I hope she's got a VOD of it somewhere. I want to see that. That is awesome. More power to her for that. I don't think I'd have the patience for that. I really don't. I noticed this is a boss door now. I kind of want to see what's in here. Curiosity is going to kill this cat, but I want to see what's in here. Pull my drink closer. I'll have something to drink once I get salty from getting my ass kicked by this boss. How am I doing on money? I'm doing alright on money, but I spent so much on health potions. Alright. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I think possibly there's a golem in here. I also think we have to animate the golem. This golem doesn't seem to be getting up and trying to murder me. So I'm guessing we have to find something to put into that... into here. And we definitely don't have anything yet. And that'll animate the golem and then we can fight him. But we don't have it yet. So let's head back and see if we can get through that other door back there. In the moving platform room. Play Crisis? I have Crisis. That's actually one of the games I like to try and stream at some point. No, 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 no! No, no, no! Come on! Go through the door! You asshole! There we go. Whew. Currently stuck with a MacBook Pro. Ooh, not good for gaming, unfortunately. Oh, you really like Frostpunk, Noctis. I know a couple people that tried that, and then I never really heard anything back from them about it. But if you enjoyed it, good deal. Cut the Achilles of the golem while it's still in pieces? It's made of rock. Does rock really have an Achilles tendon? Oh! I didn't even realize there was a hallway down here. Alright, let's see what's down this way, too. Oh, the way up to the 3rd floor. Alright, so before we do that, we should go ahead and head back to the moving platform room and try in there. Rock types are weak against water. Use Squirtle. I didn't catch one of them yet. I picked the wrong starter, clearly, Elena. Ow. I notice sometimes these hallways are completely empty, and then every once in a while a monster will just spawn in here to screw with you. Have you noticed that? Because I'm noticing that. Grassworks too. Welcome in, Tim. How are you doing today? Don't need to head back to the save point just yet, so let's just leave. Oh, Siamese, my man. I'm a Bulbasaur man as well. Bulbasaur is my favorite Pokemon of all time, so I had to go with Bulbasaur. Mac works for playing old games you never got around to playing. That's a good thing, at least, Pink Death. Hopefully you're catching up on some cool stuff there. Use the Mandragon. Mandragon. What an amazing name. Friggin' Mandragon. Alright, so... Nope. Missed the moving platform. Oh well, now we get to explore down here. And fight whatever the hell that thing was. Skeleton flower. Oh god! Alright, so those things can take a beating. That's a little scary. Anything else to see down here? Tapestries, maybe? A big suspicious looking brick wall, but no tapestries. Skeleton flower. I kind of want to see what the encyclopedia entry for that is. If we can find it in here. Let's see. Skeleton flower. A flower made of bones spews a deadly poison. Oh, there's an eyeball right in the center, too. I didn't notice that. 150 HP, not as much as I thought, but still a bunch. When you could have had a Charizard. That's so cruel, Lena. Let's see. The stone thing, which you said you need to play something to animate the golem for some disturbing reason, look like a... Angel, if you're seeing that everywhere. I mean, I know where you've been on the internet, but... I will be amazed about God of War in 2023. That'll be a good year for you, Pink Death, I suspect. Chikorita, also adorable. I like that. Yeah, you definitely had a tough start of the game there, Drab. You front-loaded all the challenge if you went for Charmander. Alright. Let's head back upstairs. We'll have a little waiting to do for the platform to come back. And then where is the door? The door's on the other side. Somewhere. I think Cyberpunk will be out next year. I think it will be, but I suspect late in the year. I could be completely off base for that, but that's my initial thought. Oh no! The perspective makes it a little difficult to tell where exactly that platform is, but I thought it was there. I thought we had it there. We were a little late with the jump, though, otherwise we probably would have had a little bit more of a buffer zone. That's a red door. I'm not sure if that means anything. Ooh, item room. Max HP up, hell yes. Which puts us at, what, 230? 230. Platforming in 3D. They don't even have a good shadow. If you're gonna do platforming in 3D, you need to have a really good shadow. And this one does not. Alright, so we just need to climb up here now. Let's do that. Ignore the flowers. And then I'm guessing whatever we need to get is gonna be up on the 3rd floor. So let's head over that way. Bigger than it looks. It's kind of hard to tell. I mean, I would have loved if it came out next year, but who knows? Right, it's hard to tell because you can't tell just from what they showed, which is probably a vertical slice, how much work has actually been done with it. It looked like a lot, but again, with a vertical slice, that can be very deceptive. Obviously, at the end of the day, my last thought is going to be, I hope they spend as much time as they need to spend on it, but time will tell. Alright, heading up to the 3rd floor then. Man, that sounds like we gotta fight something. What do we gotta fight in here? Astral Warriors! Oh, teleporting dudes. God damn it! Nice! And we got a Rosette that killed everybody for me. That's good luck right there. Alright, so this floor, again, what we can see of it is not that much. So I'm not impressed so far. So let's go exploring a little bit. They've been working on it since at least 2012. But you know, when you say working LTG, it's so hard to say what even that means. Were they doing a lot of pre-production? Were they doing research? Or have they actually been programming for that long? Come on! So even then, you know, even then, it can make it sound like it's been in the works forever, but you don't want to jump to any conclusions. And I would have assumed that as soon as they finished Witcher 3 and all the DLC and stuff, they would have started on something else. They were just playing Cyberpunk 2020 for the last 5 years. Tabletop role-playing, man. Research, exactly. Uh-oh. And we got new enemies in here, I see. Use some sub-weapons, because my god, does that do damage. Ow, shoot, what is that? Well, those guys are tough. Oh god, that hurts. There we go. Whew. I would like to not fight those guys. Thank goodness for that sub-weapon, though. That probably could clear the room if it wasn't for some of those enemies that were flying. I don't think I can fire my sub-weapon from the air, is the main problem there. Complicates things a little bit. Still have not seen any secrets in this area aside from that statue. My first thought was Harpy, but it could have just been some sort of generic Birdman, too. Usually when I fight him, it displays the name on screen, but I didn't actually catch what theirs was. So I keep checking the map to make sure there aren't any side hallways that I'm missing here. Because I do get turned around very easily. Hello. Oh, no! Dang it, I probably could have made it through there if I was a bit quicker. That's bad. So what do we have to do in here, then? I don't know. We'll see about climbing back up, and then we'll see what this room wants from us. There we go. Grab that potion, because of course, nice to have. I guess we have to exit the room and then come back in. Gotten into Vampire, which, we talking tabletop? And you playing, what, 20th Anniversary is the new one, I think? Alright, let's see. Let's make a run for it. No! We are not fast enough to get across that way. That's interesting. So how do we get to the other side? Didn't jump on any of that. Can't just jump up over there. Interesting. Take a look at the map and make sure this room isn't some sort of horrible trap. Nope, there is a door at the other end. Is there any way I can run faster? I don't think so. Interesting. So how does the game expect me to get across there? Gintama is continuing in a different magazine? That's interesting. Wonder what led to that decision. I was gonna see if maybe my dodge was any faster, but I don't think it is. Especially because there's the pause between movements there. Oh, because you saw it on Geek and Sundry. They're cool folks. I'm trying to see if maybe if I jump, or maybe if I jump onto it, that would trigger it a little later. Ooh, there's a thought. Let's try that. Nope, it triggers just by going above it. I think. I'm going to try that one more time just in case I messed that up. But clearly they've thought that one through. If that was what it looks like. Yep, no. They know somebody would try that BS, and they are having none of it. Yeah, at least there isn't fall damage in this game. That is nice. Or like spikes down underneath there. That would be pretty rude. No, there is no way I'm going to make it to the end just by jumping. I'm actually really far from the end there. So what am I meant to do in here is the question. No, don't get off. Got a little greedy there. The idea of so much money. Love that combo though. Is there a stopwatch sub-weapon? I don't believe so. I'll double check while I'm down here, because of course, you know, that's the next logical step. But I don't think there is. Nice. I'm trying to see if maybe anything happens once I defeat all these guys, but I don't think there will be. Oh, get off! I'm getting good cash for it anyway. Ah, no, I think they might just keep spawning down here. So let's check the map. I don't know that... Oh, I never headed south from here, so that's another thing we could try. We could try heading south. See what's down there. So there's the cross sub-weapon here. There's the gem sub-weapon here. There's the axe sub-weapon. So no, if there... And there's the dagger sub-weapon. So no, if there is a stopwatch sub-weapon, we haven't seen it here. So I'm just going to head back to the stairs, and we'll head the other way for right now. Let's see what we can find there. Maybe whatever the answer to this area is will be contained down there. We shall see. More damage than I would have liked there. I don't think we saw a save point up here yet, but see what we can do about dealing with it. Alright. And I waltz by everybody in here. Sorry folks, got a place to be. Oh jeez! That was real close. That was real close. What is that? That's a cross somewhat. For a second I was thinking, wait, is that actually the stopwatch? But no. Not quite, unfortunately. And there's that weird tapestry, but I don't think that's the false wall one we're supposed to be looking for. Before I completely forgot to be looking for a tapestry. Ah, shoot, these guys. Got one of them. And got a heart repair for my trouble. That's nice. What is in here? Ancient text number 3. When the scorching statue is frozen, the defender will crumble. So that's probably the statue that was blocking the door we were trying to get past, so I assume that means if we can find a way to freeze that statue, it'll break. Which I know there is supposed to be an ice whip in this game, but it's basically a secret? But I don't know if we're going to come across that. Which means I'm assuming there's another secret behind the door with the statue blocking it. So I'll try not to worry too much about it in that case. Cross that bridge when we come to it, I guess. Alright. And in here... Oh, hell! We got super potion, that sounds nice. Nice! And we got some wine for our trouble. Man, that does damage. That almost feels unfair. Almost. I'm still gonna use the hell out of it, let's be honest. Let's be very honest with ourselves right here. So what on earth is a super potion? Fully recovers HP, a little hard to swallow. Alright, so that's full recovery, that's gonna be nice. 1,000 years old, Millennium Vintage. Somehow I don't think that would actually be drinkable. I'm no expert in wine, but I'm assuming after 1,000 years it's probably degraded beyond the point where you can actually do anything interesting with it. Aged to perfection. And what do we got in here? Ancient text 1, meth means death, meth means life. So we need to find a stone with E on it, I believe, to resurrect the golem. These guys suck! There we go. So that's the tip we need to summon the boss, but that still means we need some sort of item to resurrect him, so that didn't help that much. They're not wrong about meth. I believe, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, I believe that is actually part of the original Jewish story about the golem, which is where the golem mythology originally comes from. About the one word that means life and the other word that means death. Oh shoot. We got a boss room. That's not good. Especially because it's full of bread skeletons. MP max up. We never found one of those before. That's kind of nice. Speaking of, let's get a little MP there. Having trouble hitting this guy. There, I think he just went down. Alright, sweet, he's down. We got an MP maxed up, but we took way too much damage in here. It's unfortunate. The most seasoned of vinegar, the most expensive of vinegar, too. That's probably the worst part. Hello. What is this? This looks interesting. Look around. Oh, it's a telescope. Hello. Is it just scenery, or are we going to have to do something with that? I don't know. That's a thing. Hello. Please tell me that's not timed. Please tell me it's not timed. Oh, that's a shoot. That's a. I gotta whip those, alright? It's timed! God damn it. Why does it say shortcake right there? Is there a shortcake right here? Maybe I've just gotten shortcake. Oh, timed jumping puzzle, my favorite. Alright, let's see what we can't do here. There. Nope, no. Oh well. You get the practice in at least. Alright, so we made one mistake, but otherwise we were doing pretty good there. The nice thing in this game is you can't generally walk off ledges. So I don't have to worry too much about walking to the edge of one of these platforms to make sure I get the longest jump, because I don't fall off when I do that. So that part's cool. I appreciate that. And that's the wrong whip button. So you've got two whip buttons in here, light attack and strong attack, and only one of those can be used for these platforming sections. So I get a little confused sometimes. See how far we can get anyway. Not any further, unfortunately. We can do this. I think we're getting pretty high. I didn't quite see how far it is to the top, but I feel like we're making good progress here. Alright. Go. That's that segment. Oh no! Oh no! I made it to the top, but I couldn't grab onto the ledge. Yeah, there's no fall damage. That's another good thing. And because even though we were talking about how terrible 3D jumping is, because there's a wall behind me, I can press into the wall to make sure that I'm not wandering off on my jumps over here. So that's nice. Let's see if we can make this one the one. Get up there this time. Nope. Ah! So you can't move on your second jump if you're not already moving forward. That's my main problem. So that second double jump has to be very exact. That's probably the trickiest part of this whole platforming section. Is that second double jump. And of course I missed that one there. That's fine, let's head back. Whew. See if there's anything stashed over here that I should be looking at. I think so. We're going! Go! Let's do this! There we go. Got it! Yes! That wasn't terrible. Surprisingly was not terrible. Alright. Where are we at now? Alright, just one more room listed on the map. I'm hoping that one will have the E-stone that we need to resurrect the golem. So then we can head down there and take care of business. Grab some hearts while I can. Just in case there's something nasty in this room. And the E-stone, there we go. So now we have exactly what we need to resurrect the boss. And then once we resurrect the boss, we're gonna kill the boss, because that's just kind of how we roll, I guess. Bring the boss back to life just to destroy him, but real good this time. Destroy him the way he's supposed to be destroyed. Before or after you save, ideally after I save. Because once again, it has been a little bit. But there isn't really... No, there's no save points on this floor whatsoever. And we didn't find that way across the bridge still. We still have no idea how to do that. But that's okay, because we got what we needed. But clearly that's some sort of secret. How are we doing on map percentage as well? Coming up on 50%, which isn't spectacular considering we're on Area 3. That was a long way down, holy crap. And unfortunately, it looks like the telescope is just window dressing. I don't appear to be able to interact with it. Kinda stinks. And this big cool telescope, there's nothing you can do with it. Resurrecting a boss, just to kill it again. What a crazy idea. I know, Castlevania. Castlevania. Meanwhile, in Simon's Quest, oh my god. That is Simon's Quest. For anybody that doesn't know, the entire plot of Simon's Quest is, I need to bring Dracula back to life. To kill him real good this time. I didn't kill him enough last time. I gotta kill him better this time. You gotta kill him so it sticks now. Almost back to good on hearts. Which is excellent, because I'm really hoping this new axe skill is going to help me against this boss. And this isn't where I was supposed to be going. Nope, I need the stairs. That's dedication. Simon! Simon may be a little bit obsessed. You say dedication, but there's a fine line between dedication and obsession. Simon's pushing it. Simon's pushing it a bit. Alright, so we head north here, and there's that save point. And hopefully we can get there before anything murders me. That'd be real cool. Now we're full of hearts. No, 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 no. Oh, God. Oh, there's so many things in here. Let's just leave. Oh, let's just leave. As chat collectively pushes their glasses up their nose and says, well, actually, Shane. Well, actually, if you read the supplemental materials, I know he wasn't truly dead. So they did actually have to just kill him, but better. Didn't actually kill him last time because it's chronologically the first Castlevania. Exactly. In canon, we've never killed Dracula at all. It's never happened, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Alright. So, I think we're ready. I think we're ready to take on this boss, or at least as ready as we can be. Let's head in here. Find where that stone tablet was, right here. Let's make sure we've got the high potion selected. Cross your fingers, chat, we're going in. Oh no, I need to select that item to actually use it too. Shoot, that's unfortunate. Shortcake! Where is it? Not in there? I just have to inspect it? Is that all? Maybe. Alright, so select that. There we go. The word meth is carved into the wall. Use the E tablet? Yes. Oh no! Yeah, he looks like a badass. Not gonna mince words there. Oh, that does real good damage. That does real good damage. If I could just land it on him. Oh, he can block too. That's unfortunate. Keep our distance. Oh man, 100 damage with one shot. That's beautiful. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. Run out of hearts though. Can't keep this up forever. But can I keep it up long enough is the question. Maybe? I got 2 shots left. Oh my god. Did I seriously? No, I did not! Holy crap! Oh god! Oh god, things have gotten worse! Oh god! Oh, he's got a big glowing heart now. Alright, now we gotta hit him in the big glowing weak point. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Alright, so I gotta figure out how to hit him in the big glowing weak point, but that appears to be what I need to do. There we go. I thought everything was awesome. Everything is not awesome. Ow. I can just block that. If I can block that fist, that should make my life a bit easier, though. Get out of there. I don't know if I actually can, though. And I need to high potion. I need to stay far enough away to get him to shoot me is the problem. But close enough that I can run over and do some damage after that. Oh, so I cannot block that. That doesn't make... That makes a lot of sense, actually. I need to dodge that is what I need to do. Like that! Oh, that was pretty badass. There we go, dodge! Completely forgot about that. Probably should not do that. Come on, camera, help me out here. Alright, we got him down below halfway. Whew. Making progress here. Get out of there. Whew. That was a little close. Fire your fist at me. There we go. I didn't get low. Just barely avoiding those big attacks. There we go. Nice! 1 or 2 more of those and we got this locked up. One more and we can do this. Come on! Is he dead for realsies now? Music's still playing. We did it! We catch up on chat. What have you done? I raised my worst enemy, unfortunately. Who could have foreseen this? Yeah, for a second, I'm like, wow, I'm going to kill him without taking a hit. This is going to be easy and hilarious, and I almost did. Still, this was a way easier boss than the Succubus, because he was easier to dodge, and, always knew where he was, if nothing else. Learn new technique, Falcon Claw. X during a double jump, a diving kick from a double jump, interesting. You think the cross would wreck his shit in this form? I'll check what his weaknesses are after that. Thank you, Rin, that was exciting. Whew. And we only had to use one high potion, so I think that made up for a lot of the mistakes that happened in the last boss battle. I'm feeling a lot better. And here's the thing, I said I wanted to beat 2 bosses tonight, but we've still got at least an hour of stream left. So we're gonna keep going. See what else we can do tonight. That'll take us out to Ronaldo's. We're definitely not getting any new armor yet, are we? No, we are not. Might be actually tricky to get new armor before the end of the game, but we'll see what we can do.
Welcome back. What would you like?
You have anything new? He does not. I want to buy anything else. Also, that diamond is 10 grand. That's insane. I've got 4 high potions. Actually, I don't think we want to buy anything this second. I'm pretty happy. Cool. We'll save our money.
Good luck.
I've got no idea how expensive the next armor is going to be, so it's good to have a good surplus there. Oh, right. I wanted to check and see what his weaknesses were, didn't I? See if we can look him up in the encyclopedia. Should be near the end with the rest of the bosses. A man-made monster made of stone. They used made twice in there. He has no weaknesses, but he's strong against electricity and daggers. Yeah, I probably could have used, he probably could have used the yellow orb version of the axe sub-weapon on him, too. I didn't think about that. Speaking of, let's see what our new orb does. So you know what the current one does, because I was using the shit out of that. We equip red orb, spiral axe. Hit everything in the room. I don't suspect that's going to be very useful, except against like maybe really super duper fast enemies. Maybe if you really absolutely need to chase them down, but even then, there's that delay about with firing it off at the start. Not going to be great. One thing to note, if anyone else ever wants to try this game out, is every single sub-weapon is modified differently by the orbs. So there is a ton of different sub-attacks you can get in this game, which is very cool. A lot of variety, and you can definitely tailor that towards your playstyle, which I appreciate. Let's see, Tim, the reason I said cross is because, yeah, it just stays in place and does that damage. So that would be very good against him. But normally I don't like cross, so I definitely wouldn't have normally carried that down there. But yellow axe, I think, would have did something similar if I had thought about it, which I didn't. But I was also running pretty low on hearts, so there's that too. Yeah, that big red light. I liked it better when he was just all vulnerable, where I just had to shoot him. It was pretty nice. Let's save with another boss defeated. And then we'll see where we're heading off to next. What, 3 down, 3 to go, counting the final area? I think so. Let's see, if I've learned anything from video games, it's hit the glowy bits. Right, always go for the glowy weak point. You gotta love being an engineer in the world of video games. I am going to make the ultimate invincible killing machine. I just really hope nobody hits this giant, blinking, glowing weak point I put right in the center of it. Nobody would think to do that. I'm sure nobody is that smart. That'd be crazy. Oh, video game engineers. Alright, so let's head to this one next? This one next. Let's see which this one's called. Or make a 2-meter wide hole that someone can shoot through. That too. The Dark Palace of Waterfalls. Is this the one I want to do? Yeah, this is the one we want to do next. There we go. Now, as soon as I hear Dark Palace of Waterfalls, my first thought is water levels are always bad. I'm not necessarily looking forward to this place. But we'll see what we can do. Oh, you're not a fan of this place, Tim? I remember basically nothing. So we'll see if I end up hating it as well. Just the one way out of here. Cool. Oh shit! Dude's crawling on the ceiling! Shooting water bullets at me! I don't approve of that. Fishman! Decently strong, too. At least that didn't do a ton of damage. That could have been a lot worse. And also I could have blocked. That would have helped as well. But you know, this is me we're talking about. Nice. As with most enemies, if I can get to them and get that stun lock and get my combo locked in, they're pretty much dead. Fish lizards, time to eat. Is lizard any good? I think the only thing remotely close to a lizard I've ever eaten is I had barbecued alligator one time, and it was actually delicious. Which is a little weird. I'm not sure if I wanted it to be delicious. I kind of would have liked to say, oh, I don't like alligator. Alligator is not a thing I would like to be eating on the reg. Oh, paralysis. That's not cool. Alright. So I'm probably going to take some paralysis damage in here. That's unfortunate. Alright. Getting my hearts back, too. I don't know, I'm pretty sure that's the only lizard I've ever eaten. And even that's pretty exotic. Barbecued alligator. It was a little bit gamey, but it definitely had a smoky flavor, and I don't think it was just the barbecue sauce causing that. Nice. And... huh. Another big, weird branching crossroads. Interesting layout so far. Turns out most animals are probably pretty tasty if cooked right. I enjoyed some smoked raccoon. That is not something I have ever had the chance to try out. Glad you liked it, though. Oh, shoot. Oh, God! Also, if you... nice! So if you hit a candle for a weapon you already have, you just get a big heart. I like that. Alright, another $100. So that looks like a bricked up door, but I can't actually interact with it, and I can't, like, look at it. Let's see, this level somehow reminds me of the Water Ruins Dragon's Dogma. I kind of miss that game, Drav. I feel like I want to go back to it sometime. I've got a million bajillion games I need to play on stream, and sometimes I'm like, I kind of want to go back to some of these. Smoked Puffin! That is crazy exotic, Rin. Glad it's excellent, though. Now you got me curious about that. Oh, did I need Big Ball Guy to break it? That is not something I thought about. Probably something I should have thought about. That is interesting. I kind of want to go back there now and try that. I'll do that after we're done here. There we go. Took a little bit of damage in there, but I think overall I acquitted myself well. Let's see if there's anything interesting in here. That's smart though, Stray Dog. That is smart. Using your head there, I like it. Do you like steak? I do like steak. I really do. I think anyone that isn't a vegetarian probably does enjoy steak. If they've had good steak before. I used to think I didn't like steak. Turns out I just had not had steak that was prepared very well. And that is the trick. Once I did, really enjoyed it. I prefer mine medium rare. I know some people who like it super duper rare, but I just take medium rare. That's enough for me. Yeah, there was some very long traveling times in that game, Drab. That's true. Would be a bit of a problem sometime. Alright, where was that dude, though? I don't actually know where he came from. And he doesn't appear to be here now. Do I have to go up to it? Maybe he spawns? Yes, he doesn't spawn until I touch that. That is interesting. Holy crap! Stray Dog! Stray Dog, freaking brilliant, dude! A+ for that. Good thinking. Very good thinking. I was all prepared to just walk right on by that and never think about it again. Damn, nice! You like ribeye steaks and you like yours? Well done. I mean, fair enough, however you like them. That opening song was very good in Dragon's Dogma. Oh, you're a vegetarian, Noctis. Interesting. And I can understand that. I respect that viewpoint, definitely. Many vegetarians actually enjoy it, but don't think it's worth it. True, true. I was just trying to be all-inclusive. But that is correct. Gotta remember that as well. Alright, I'm full on hearts, so I can stop hitting candles. Oh! I'll take that guy out, though. See if we can make this quick, and we can! Hell yes. Get out of here. Ooh, that's a big old pit. That appears to be a big old pit right there. Alright. So what are we doing here? I'm assuming I don't want to fall in there. I could be wrong, but that looks like a thing I don't want to fall into. Can't jump up there, that's too high. Over here, though. Here. Or I can jump up here. Maybe right there, but that might be a bit high. Yeah, I think that is. How about over here? Oh, that's a bit high, too. You gotta become more vegetarian? Gonna go mostly vegetarian? Fair enough. It is a healthy thing. I will admit, there's a lot of good health benefits. Nothing wrong with trying to get a little bit healthy. So... No, that's not the right way. Alright, so let's see if we can find the doors at least. So it says there's one right here. I don't see anything. Is it through here? Right up here, but I don't see anything. Gotta get higher somehow, but I don't see how. I think maybe I could whip up to there if I hit the right button. If your bodies needed meat, then there wouldn't be such a thing as vegetarians or vegans. But I know plenty of vegetarians and vegans. Your body needs protein. This is true, but meat is not the only source of protein. Nuts also, very good source of protein. Let's jump off that wall. Is that a thing? That was a thing. I wish someone would have told me. I'm not actually sure if this is a thing I can grapple onto. This doesn't seem to be working very well. No, it might be just a little bit high. Can you jump with that backflip? I didn't know the backflip was a thing, so I'm a little confused right now. Oh, that's my new kick maneuver is what that is. I'm kicking in the wall. So no, that doesn't really get me much in the way of extra height. Oh, I can kind of backflip there. I'm kind of seeing that now. So if I'm not pressing anything, then I do the downwards kick. But if I'm pressing into the wall, then I do a tiny little bit of a backflip there. I don't know, it looks like it's just a little bit too high up, unfortunately. Honestly, I feel like I probably should be eating more nuts. I think that would be a thing that I enjoyed if I got into it. I didn't used to, but I suspect I probably like peanuts now that I'm older and my tastes have changed a bit. That is so high up there. I see a grating up there. I suspect I've got to get to another platform before I get up there. I'm actually considering that trade-off. Let me look into that. Let's talk leap of faith here. Oh. There's actually something down here. This is not an insta-death. And there is in fact $1,000 down here. Alright. That's pretty cool. At least we know we don't have anything to worry about dropping down. Assuming we can actually get back out of here. Yep, just right there. Ease peas. Alright, so. Back to the process of figuring out how to get somewhere else from here. Isn't anything else that we can jump onto with just a double jump here? Isn't anything else that we can get up to with a double jump there? This platform looks like a good candidate, but I think that's just a little bit too high. Yeah, I think that's just a little bit too high. As is that, just a little bit too high. That's basically all we have to work with, so I think our best bet is not that one, over here. I gotta really be quick with that whip, and I don't know if the game's gonna let me do that. Oh, it says there's 2 exits from here, too, so there's more than just this. There we go! Alright, so we got up here. Oh, there's more jumping. This is not the end of things. Hey, Tom, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope the weekend's treating you well. Hope your preparations for the holidays going well. Yes, alright. We got to one of the doors, and this is an item room. With max HP up, hell yes. This is the first PS2 Castlevania. The second one is... what is it, Curse of Darkness, I think? I've heard people tell me that one's good. I'd like to see if I can track that one down. But I don't actually own a copy of that one myself. Hello, what is that? Why is there a spooky skull here? Never seen one of these in an item room before. What? What the hell is this? What is going on? What is this? Why am I playing Sonic the Hedgehog all of a sudden? What is this? I have no idea what to make of this right now. Am I supposed to be doing this? Am I supposed to know what this is? Where am I even going right now? And I'm in the second basement now, alright. That maybe wasn't the best of ideas, but here we are. We catch up on chat right there. Also, for anyone that doesn't watch Retrograde Tom, you absolutely should. One of my favorite retro streamers on all of Twitch. Amazing guy, and he usually streams just as my streams are wrapping up, so good place to check out. So make sure you click that link right there, give him a follow, check him out next time he's live. You'll probably enjoy him. Let's see, Namira Curse has a lot more Metroidvania and RPG stuff compared to this one, and I do like that. Like, I enjoy the Metroidvania stuff, I enjoy the RPG stuff, and I'm definitely feeling the absence of them in this game, so that seems like something I'd like to check out. Final Destination Leon only. That's what it was reminding me of. Freaking Final Destination from later Smashes. That's amazing. Alright, just make sure you keep at least one ring. You always gotta pick them up when they fall out. Oh, big old switch right here. Do I need to hit the switch? Ooh, maybe. Do I want to hit the switch? Is that a thing I need to hit? The flow of water has changed due to the machine stopping. I'm gonna assume that's a thing I would have needed to do eventually anyway. Although I don't know what flow of water they're talking about. At this point, I'm just hoping we can find a save point before too long, because now I'm in the middle of nowhere and I don't know where I need to be. Use that sub-weapon, see if we can get some murder going on there. God, that does so much damage. There we go, alright. Oh man, I love that axe so much. Solves all my problems for me right there. I think I may have actually used that axe the whole time the first time I played through. But again, as I mentioned before, the axe is generically my favorite weapon in pretty much every Castlevania. Does tons of damage and usually has a pretty reliable mark, if you're talking about the old Castlevanias. I hear another big guy, I think. Oh jeez, one of these big guys, didn't expect that. Totally missed with that. See if I can get these flea men out of the way. Ow. Luckily the flea men only take like one hit when you can actually land a hit on them. That's the tricky part. Nice! Whew, getting that good money from them too. I'm still kind of confused about that giant flying section right there. That was crazy weird. Alright, so we've got like more exits from this room. This one's another locked door. That's the black turtle key. Haven't found any keys. Like I said, I'm assuming the keys are a secret thing, and that's why I haven't found any. It is kind of embarrassing though. Kind of wish I could find one. See what we can do. That's another huge guy, isn't it? Now. And lizard men! Different lizard men than before, but lizard men. Learn new technique, rising shot. An upward attack during a jump. I wonder if I can use that to jump higher now. Try that in a second. Ow, if we survive this. Looking questionable. Use a high potion, why not? We're in the middle of nowhere and we don't know where the next save point is, so me as well. Oh, it's a statue fell down right there. That's an interesting little detail. I wonder if that's indicative of something. Might be something hidden there. Shadis, do you play on a real hardware? I'll tell you, Tom, in general, I am about the opposite of the real hardware guy. If we had perfect emulation for everything, I would never touch real hardware again. And so sometimes I emulate for convenience, but in this case, I am playing on my original PS2 with my translucent blue controller. This is, funnily enough, the same PS2 I played this on, the same game on in college. So I am today. Today I am on the realest of real hardware. But not always. I found that PS2 emulation is very good, but not perfect. Like, I actually haven't told this story yet, but this is pretty hysterical. When I was first testing this game out to see if it was as fun as I remembered it, I was testing it on my PS2 emulator. On this PC, so I was just playing on my disc in the PS2 emulator on the computer. And the funny thing is, I got to the first time you meet those big ogres. And if you remember, there was an in-engine cinema where it zoomed around the ogres, and then the camera stopped, and the ogres charged towards the camera. So I'm playing it on the PS2 emulator, and I get to that cinema, where the camera swings around, and then the ogres charge towards the camera, and then the cinema doesn't end. So I'm just staring at the wall where the ogres were, and I could hear them stomping around behind the camera. And nothing ever happened, nothing changed. I actually had to reset the emulator because I wasn't going anywhere. Yeah, it's always weird, annoying errors, and it's you know, it's different for different games. And the unfortunate thing is there's a lot of you know, the big fancy RPGs, the kind of games I would like to play. Those are the ones where you run into the most emulation errors, unfortunately. Let's see, Battlezen, you can't get any emulators to work with your controller? What kind of controller are you using? I might be able to help you with that. Let's see, how does the crystal sub-weapon work? By default, Tim, what it does, it leaves the crystal on the ground where you use it, and then after a few seconds it explodes, kind of like a landmine, or if anyone touches it, it explodes as well. Can be nice against certain enemies, but in general I don't like it too much. Project 64, that's a good N64 emulator last time I heard. Alright. Let's head through here. And we're in another fighty room. Who are we fighting? Oh, Lizardmen. They have so much HP. Oh my god, yeah. Let's not be stingy with the parts in here. You guys will murder me otherwise. Go. Luckily, they seem to like to bunch up. That's definitely working to my benefit here. Gosh darn, there's a lot of them. There we go. Oh my god, are they still respawning? It's a lot. You can tell by the music in the background. This is one of those rooms that isn't going to let me out until after I defeat all the enemies either, so I have to fight these guys. Luckily, I think we're down to the last few. I don't know how that guy got the hit on me there. I thought I had him dead to rights, but I totally did not, apparently. What is this? Max HP up! Yes, please! Oh, that's awesome. Keep getting those things. 250 is what we're up to now. I like that. Let's see, it's a wired Xbox One controller. I don't think I've used Xbox One to control games, but usually Xbox controllers are pretty okay with those things. Though I haven't had much experience with Project 64 specifically. So I might not know where that's going. So this appears to be a dead end from my map. Let's head up and we'll check the other branch. See what's going on over there. One that plays the most games and is a pile of game-specific hacks. You know, I prefer, of course, the emulators to just work out of the box, but honestly, if you can get the games I want working perfectly, I'll forgive basically anything. And welcome in, I Watch Games Sometimes. How are you doing today? Good to see you. Let's see, RetroArch. I've heard a lot of people on Twitch talking about RetroArch, but that's not one I have any experience with myself. There's a mini-boss here that randomly makes the game hang on emulation. That's basically what I had going on with the Ogre, which was just hilarious. So, luckily, I'm not actually playing on, luckily I'm not playing this on emulation, so I don't have to worry about that too much. And this is not the other branch, we need to go this way. And that's, so mainly on this stream where I've used emulation in the past, is for PS1, I use emulation. And this door, we don't know what's behind it. So when we played Breath of Fire 3, that was on an emulator. And that one didn't strictly have to be on an emulator, because I had ways to play it, but I was a little worried because it's a retro RPG that we'd run into situations where I hadn't had a save room in like 2 hours, and I'd want to find some way to save. So in that case, in case save states would have been useful, I decided to emulate that one. And I think I only used save states once on a really BS puzzle. But otherwise, that game had well-spaced save rooms, and I appreciate that. And in general, if we play any other PS1 games, I will probably be emulating them as well, for a variety of reasons. But yeah, PS2, we're going to try and stick to my actual PS2, just to make sure we don't run into any of those nasty emulation errors. And this is a room full of traps, so we just got to get through it. Oops, wait, wrong button. Like, I'm just going to dodge through there, because I think that's my fastest movement. And that didn't work at all. That did a lot of damage, too. Alright, we got through with this. I don't think we've saved in this entire dungeon, and that's really worrying me now. It's starting to make me a little nervous. Not even gonna lie. Oh, hello. Oh, good skeleton archers. At least they're weak. Right, where are we going here? Ah, stairs back up. That's interesting. Alternate way to get down here, I assume? Well, we're gonna head this way first, see where this leads. Let's see. I watched Doing Alright. Got a lot going on, but 'tis the season. Yeah, a lot of people are busy, but hopefully you'll survive. Hopefully you have fun in the end. Let's see. Arguments. Unfortunately, I have no streaming experience with it, but I've had no native issues. That's good. That's very good. I like that, at least. Do you mind me asking which one I use as far as emulator? For PS1, I use EPSXE. Let me put that in chat, because that's really awkward to say out loud. That's the one I use mainly. I've got a second one, because when I played the X-Files game for PS1, holy shit, that game is a fussy baby, and I needed to get something else to get it to even get past the first area. Fun fact, the X-Files game is one of only around a dozen games that the PS2 cannot natively emulate well. Normally the PS2 will play basically any PS1 game you put in it. But surprisingly the X-Files game is an exception. An unfortunate exception, but an exception nonetheless. And I just got a sushi set. That's kind of awesome. Like, it's always really weird when you get food drops in this game, because the drops are just so rare. It's not like you can even grind for this stuff. You just tend to play for a very long time and then just never see any drops whatsoever. And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, somebody will drop something and you'll be like, wow, how did that happen? Can I make that happen again? I think actually there is an accessory that can increase your luck stat that will make the drops a little teensy bit more common, but I don't think it's actually worth it unless you're really dedicated to the grind. If only those hearts were health, I know, that would be great, we'd be doing good here. At least, the fish man dropped the sushi, I didn't even make that connection trade out, goddamn. Alright. So, I don't know which way we want to go, so we'll head this way. We never even found the map for this dungeon yet. Oh, crap. Believe in! Believe in! Oh, jeez, and lizard men, too. I don't want to fight lizard men with this low health. I'm going to use another high potion. I'd really rather not, but what are we going to do? Is that... What's going on with this door? Does it look all weird? Can we inspect the door? Looks like it's frozen. Makes little sparkles when I hit it, too. I'm guessing I need to get some sort of fire thing to get that. Enjoy your lurk, Rin. Hope you've been enjoying the stream so far. Hope whatever you are up to is going to be fun. Or productive, at least, if it can't be fun. Let's mark that. Yeah, let's head back there and mark that so I know that that's a door that I did try and I can't get through. Reggie Philomese told me that emulator is illegal. See, I trust Reggie on that one, Tom, because number one, he seems like a really trustworthy guy, and number two, he seems like some guy that could probably punch my face off. If he just decided one day that he wanted to punch my face off, I think he could do that. And in general, as a general rule, if somebody could punch my face off, I tend to put their opinions pretty highly. Reggie is that guy right there, most definitely. Oh, heading for hockey. Excellent. Hope the game is very good for you, Rin. And I think I'm heading this way. No, go through the door. As far as I understand it, and again, I'm not a lawyer, so don't take this as canon or legal advice if you're in the United States, but my understanding is that emulators themselves, the software to emulate a game, is generally legal. What changed is Sony was able to convince the court that the BIOS for a system is copyrighted. So it may not be illegal to get a BIOS somewhere. You may have to get your own one of those. And of course, games is a very sticky situation in the United States as far as copyright right now. Because it is legal to have a backup copy of a game you already own, but if the game has any sort of encryption or DRM on it, it is illegal to break the encryption to make your legal copy of the game. It's messy. It's messy. If you are going into it, no matter what you think you've got going on, expect you're in a gray area. Legally. It's kind of a disaster. Alright, good, that was the right door there at least. Oh god! Good, another one of these rooms. I was just thinking, I hope there's some more swinging blades or something here. I should just walk normally. I'm probably making this more... Yeah, I should just make it more complicated than I need to. Alright. And... oh jeez, more of these guys. Oh man! And they got magic, because of course they do. Ow! Get out of there! Where's that big knight? I think he's... or are they using both of the techniques there? I couldn't tell. Oh, they paralyzed! Dang it, that's not good. Take the magic on that at least. And I really can't even hit them with my axe from the air, unfortunately. Ow. Really gotta play more defensively if I'm gonna get through this alive. Like how I should have blocked there a little bit earlier. There we go. Hit everybody? No, it isn't. Or it was, but then more spawned in. Put on my relic for safety. It's probably gonna get some magic power back too. Ow! We survived. Alright. Didn't leave us with much in the way of health. But, we got through. We still got some high potions. I'd really rather not use those. But we'll do what we gotta here. That's it! Games are canceled! Everyone back to the salt mines! Oh man. I shouldn't have brought it up. I've doomed us all. And, alright, so that connects to the main branch right there. That's interesting. We want to head for this one, I think? Probably. How have I not found the map or a save point? Oh, I don't want to fight these guys. I don't want to fight you. I just want to leave. I just want to leave. I just want to find a save point. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and use a high potion. There's no save point in here. There is no safety in this dungeon. Oh no, what is this? Am I fighting a boss without a save point? Oh, and he's a mimic boss. Cool. Cool, alright. Awesome. A doppelganger, that's what I meant, not mimic. Maybe to the treasure chest dudes. Oh, and he can block too. Excellent. Oh my god, he's good. What was that? Barely done any damage to him yet. Oh wow, he did that combo I do. That's not cool. Play this defensively. Oh, that knockback is killing me though. Oh my god, alright, high potion time, that's my last one though. I got some food I can use though if it comes down to it. I'd really like not to be in this corner because the camera's not playing nice with me over here. Fight over here, seems like a better place to fight. Ow! Oh, now he's using sub-weapons on me. That's rude. Oh, dang it. Thought that was the last strike there. Jumped to the gun a little bit. See, sometimes he does the 3 hit, and sometimes he does the 5 hit. That's what's throwing me. Dang it. Oh my god, that rush! Now he's getting all jumpy on me. It's unpleasant! I gotta get something else to heal or I'm toast. A regular potion, I guess that'll work. Sorry, I'm having to really focus here. All right, and he's running away. Dang it! All right, so once I had the timing of that whip combo and I could just dodge that last blow, we kind of got it there. Oh man, that was an intense fight. I liked that. Wrong door! Wrong door! I think the door's sealed behind me. I don't even know if I could leave. Yeah, that guy's actually better than me. I was gonna say copy, but no, he was better than me, unfortunately. He was the good twin. Dear Fox, no need to apologize. I hope you had a decent nap, at least. Hope you're feeling better. Thank you for the GG arguments. Man, I was a little worried about that one. I still am worried, because now I don't have any more good health potions. And I still have not found a save room for this entire dungeon. And that's just the worst. Wrong door, wrong door, wrong door, wrong door! Don't you hate when that happens in video games? Where you're like, oh, this is objectively where I don't want to be. This is the very opposite of where I would like to be. There has got to be a save point somewhere in this goddamn dungeon. There's the cross sub-weapon. I'm enjoying the game so far. It's stressful sometimes, Dear Fox, most definitely, but I'm enjoying it overall. Well, this looks suspicious. Alright, so we got another sort of magical skull thing that's gonna dump me somewhere else. This suspicious looking statue, but it doesn't look like I can actually interact with it. And we got another door over here, so I guess we're checking this one first. Oh shoot. That lingered for a very long time. I don't see any enemies yet, so this might be a puzzle room now. Alright, yeah, no enemies, so we're gonna assume puzzle room. Which we didn't get any hints about a puzzle room on this level. And we can leave if we need to as well. It only sealed the door forward. Oh. All we had to do is hit all the lamps in order. That's simple enough. Blue Dragon Key, hell yes. So we found one of the keys at least. I don't think we found a blue door yet though. I probably should have been writing down where the doors have been. That would have been smart. That would have been very smart. Let's see. Oh, sorry to hear you're sick, Bato-san. That's unfortunate. Hope you get better soon. Torch puzzle flashbacks. Zelda all over again. Alright, so I guess we're gonna take the Skull Express back there. Because I mean, there's still some things we haven't explored down here, but look at that! No save points. None. Not a single save point in all that. So it's either go back to that junction or take the Skull Express out of here. I think I'm going to take the Skull Express and see where that takes me. I think those are two-way. Alright, let's find out. Oh, this is ridiculous. Who built this? Who built this and why? I don't understand. I'd like to understand, but I don't understand. I can't actually block those things either. I thought I'd be able to block them, but I can't. I could potentially die on this thing. That'd be really unpleasant. Oh my god! Please not die! The most dangerous way to travel. Oh my god! Gotta focus on dodging. I can't die in this little corridor. That'd be the worst. Alright, we're good. Red Dog will laugh himself out of breath if the... Oh, jeez. Oh, crap, it's not two-way. And I don't know where I am now. How do I not know where I am? Oh, God, I'm like a million miles from everywhere I've been. Cool. Cool. Alright. Alright. We gotta keep going. There's no safety anywhere. I stand corrected. Good timing, game. Thanks for that. Whew. Alright. Alright, we found a save room. One single solitary save room. Oh, I'll take it. I'm happy. I'm feeling good. Oh, it wasn't. It had the symbol of a save room on it, but it wasn't blue, and I usually expect the save rooms to be blue. So I wasn't expecting that right there. I'm happy. I'm happy, though. I'm calling it a day. It's still a little bit early, still. I mean, like 10 minutes early, but... No, not yet. Ooh. What do we got in here? Here's the map. Holy crap, all the way down here. And since we got a save point down now, we know we can afford to take some damage. Because if we do take damage, we'll go back to the save point. So that's nice. I can grind some MP in here if I need to as well. I kind of do. I'd like to anyway. Is that a suicide skeleton? That guy had a kamikaze attack, I think. That's rude. Come on, I'm grinding magic off you. Let's do this thing. One more hit, and then we should be okay. Maybe one more. Maybe one more. There we go. Now I murder you with my sub-weapon. Use peas. Oh, there's more. Shoot. I'm like, I don't see any more enemies. We're done, right? Not quite. Watch out for that. Go. These guys out. I think these are the last guys. That was it. Alright, cool. Whew. That room wasn't screwing around either. Alright. And I'm back to full hearts, so that's good as well. We'll head through here, and I don't imagine we're going to be going too far away from that save point. Unless we're like really close to the boss room right now. So I'm going to be a little bit cocky. Take on some more enemies here. And not get through that door because of the water? Due to the strong water flow, the door will not open. Nope. So I'm guessing there's another switch I have to find. Turn off the water to get through there. Although I honestly can't imagine a flow of water so powerful that I couldn't just open the door. Unless it was like, I don't know, like one of those deck cleaners, whatever those are called. Not just a water jet. There's somebody knows what I'm talking about here. Alright, so head back to the save room. Get whatever health back I can. And make sure we mark that. Power washer! Thank you, arguments. Power washer, that's what I was thinking of. Unless the door is covered with power washers, I can't imagine the water being so powerful that I just can't get through there. Never meditated under a waterfall, therefore you do not have the endurance to walk through one. True, true. My training is hardly complete until I've done that, Trey Dog. I've watched the anime, I know how this works. Anime and the Kung Fu movies. There's a cable network that unfortunately not a lot of places don't carry around here called El Rey. Owned and operated by Robert Rodriguez. It plays just crap loads of old Kung Fu movies, and I kind of love it. Oh, there's red flea men now. Oh, there's so many of them, holy crap. Look at all these damn flea men. There we go. Whew. The jumping throws me off so bad. Alright. Oh, alright, so I'm almost back to the main branch, which is a good thing and a bad thing, because I still haven't found the boss. But at least I see some places to go. How about on the other floor? How was I doing up there? So that branch that I didn't head down wasn't actually mapped, which is worrisome, because now I don't know what was down there. And if that was someplace I absolutely needed to go... Oh well, it's not too hard to get to from that staircase, at least. So for right now, we'll head through this door, and we'll see where we want to go from there. Oh, you watch those too, Trey Dog? Awesome! Glad someone else can catch those sometimes. That is a network I wish was accessible to more people, so I could share the love of El Rey, because that's just a good network overall. It's like everything I love in TV form. That worked well. Ow, should have blocked there. Should have blocked there! Tried to block there, didn't get it up fast enough. Alright, we're back to full hearts there too, so that wasn't too terrible. South. Investigate this door. See why it's not mapped. Lucha Underground? I love Lucha Underground. I miss Lucha Underground. I haven't seen that in about 1,000,000 years. Way, way behind on it, but it's just ridiculous enough to work. And it has tons of good talent in it. Here's the other switch we need. The mechanism has triggered the bridge in the room with a large waterfall. I don't think we found the room with a large waterfall, but hey, it said there's a bridge now. I'll take that. And that might have altered the water. I don't know if we want to head back there. Yeah, we may as well. Save points right over there too, so it wouldn't be a huge bad thing to just head over there. Trying to think of what other ridiculous things I've seen on El Rey that I've enjoyed. They play a lot of 80s action movies, they play a lot of 80s TV shows. There's a lot of baddies in here. This is where I want to head. Nope. These doors, for anybody that can't tell and wonders why I'm fumbling in front of the doors sometimes, the doors have a very tiny zone to go through them. So sometimes it can be difficult to go through a door in a hurry when you'd like to. It's a little bit frustrating. Alright, so save point first thing, and we found a whole bunch of stuff. Or at least mapped a whole bunch more stuff. And I appreciate that. We took some hits. Which, you know, since I used all my high potions, so I can mitigate that. At some point, I should probably just bite the bullet and teleport back to the shop. And stock up on high potions. Because I've got a ticket that'll take me back there. And once I'm there, I can buy a ticket that'll take me back to the save room. I'm mostly just being obstinate, and that's why I haven't done it yet. I will probably consider doing that very soon, though. Alright, so, we'll see if the water is subsided. If not, we've still got that giant unexplored arm we can go check out. We'll do that after that. Clean hockey jersey on, a bit more shade in the new. Well, I hope the hockey game is good. Nope, alright, so the door is still blocked off. There's probably still a third switch that we need to hit. And we need to find out what the room with the large waterfall is as well. Who's playing today, Rin? Anybody you like? Anybody you expect to be good? You expect it to be a competitive match? You expect it to be a slaughter? I'm curious. There's way too many folks in this room. The room should not be nearly this crowded. I think, yeah, now we just need to go to this door straight ahead. Come on. There we go. Alright. Let's see what's waiting for us in here. It's a lot of stuff. Friggin' archers. I should have tried to run past them, unfortunately. It's my bad. Oh, jeez. Someone would save me. 2 shots and they're all dead. Beautiful. And there's enough candles in here to get all of my hearts back, too. I like that a lot. It's the local team hosting the team I was supporting before I moved to Germany. So an emotionally tough game for me. We're going to represent the local boys. Excellent. I'm sure the rest of the locals will appreciate that. Gotta show that spirit. Alright, so here, this should be another Y junction, so we don't need to explore all of it, because we've already been down one of the paths. That'll save a little bit of time. And we'll just head back here. And God, I think we're really close to getting the next armor is the problem. We need to explore like 2 more rooms. Let's head to the next room and see how much our map completion is, because I think the next armor unlocks at 60% map completion. And right now we are at 58.9. Excellent. So close, but no cigar. And there's a Rosario, which will kill everybody in the room. Hell yes. Of course, more are going to spawn in. Hopefully without the fishmen, it'll be a little bit easier to deal with. And they were. Hey, Falls, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope the weekend has been treating you well. Alright, farm up those hearts. That sub-weapon is just the best thing. Oh, 58.9. Alright. Alright, we'll head to the other branch then. We'll probably use the ticket to get back. I'm hoping by the time we get to those, we'll have enough. Hopefully. I don't exactly know how much percentage we're getting per room at this point. We'll check once we get down there. Looked like we were only getting like 0.1% from that one, but that can't be possible. We haven't been in that many rooms. So we'll just check what happens when we explore those ones. Oh, this is so confusing to get through, though. I'll tell you that much. I'm glad we found the map finally. And glad we're making progress through here. And I'm not even gonna mess with those guys. So now we're at 59.1, that's progress. And this is another trap room. Oh, no, don't want to use another one. There we go. Just need to not overthink these rooms as well. As long as I don't overthink them, they're pretty easy. Three more rooms? Oh, we're at 59.5. Oh, 0.3%. Alright. Oh, we're so close then. And there's a save room here, so that's awesome. And I can afford to take some damage again, because there's a save room right there. So don't do that. Ow. Whatever. And that's $200 right there, so that was well worth my time. Money seems to be coming a little faster at this part of the game, which is good, because I assume the late game gear is all going to be hella expensive. This is not the save room. We're going to be down this branch then? I think so. Nice. Getting to some enemies that really take a lot of damage to take out too. Noticing that as well. Does the save room count? Save room's gotta count. Check in a second. I know before the boss I'm gonna want to head back and pick up those potions. That gave, what, 0.1%? So not quite there yet, unfortunately. The question now is, do we want to head for the mapped room or the unmapped room? Let's head for the mapped room first. It's right here. In a weird shape. Alright, so it's another one of these. Well, where does it lead? No switch? Oh, this must be the bridge they were talking about. Sweet. And there's the boss room. Speak of the devil. Alright. So we've got access to the boss now. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to check out that room real close by. Then we're going to teleport. We're going to make sure we're saved here again. We're going to make sure we're saved here again. And we can't actually... Wait. How do we get to that room then? That shows as being connected, but that's way off to the side. I don't know, maybe that room just makes you fall down if you go through that. I think that was the door that was iced over. I'm not sure what that's all about. But I'm gonna... Alright, we're gonna check out the room that isn't mapped then. Then we're gonna make sure we're saved, and then we'll teleport back to Ronaldo and see what he's got for us. Hopefully something awesome. Because I think 60% is the next armor. And that would be nice to have right before the boss fight. Plus, we really need to stock up on potions. Let's see, I must say, for being the first Castlevania, they should have put a bigger focus on lore. I mean, this starts it all right. There's only been, like, 2 big cinemas so far. I feel like they're kind of taking the Metroid route. Where they put a bunch of lore at the beginning. Like, for Super Metroid, they put a bunch of lore at the beginning. Oh, jeez. And then they put a bunch of lore at the end, I assume. But not so much in the middle of the game. Oh, jeez. And this room has a lot more enemies than I initially thought there were. And I'm kind of hesitating, because I'm like, if I jump down here, can I get back up? I see a thing I can whip there. Ow. Let's try crossing with the whip first. And then we'll see what's down below. Oh, jeez! How was I supposed to... Do I have to turn around in midair? Can I do that? Is that a thing I'm able to do? I've never tried that before. But yeah, considering it's supposed to be canonically the first Castlevania, I would have liked to see a bit of more lore building. I'm with you there. Oh no, I just missed one right there. All that's over here is a bunch of cash, and then I need to start jumping again. Gets me over here, which has another 400, another big money sack. And then more jumping. What does the room look like on the map? There is another door here. Oh no! It's gonna be one of those rooms, isn't it? I suspect it might be. I think I remember hating this room the first time I played this. This actually seems kind of familiar. As I mentioned the first time we found these whip puzzles, I'm like, I remember hating these. And then I'm like, actually this doesn't seem so hard. I don't remember why I hated these. I think this is why. Alright. And here's the door. Excellent. That could have been worse. Come on. There we go. Whew. And this is an item room with a heart max up. Excellent. That'll put us at 100 hearts. So that's an extra 2 shots of my awesome axe weapon. I like that. And that's actually all there was here. But I like that. Right before a boss, find a heart max up. I like that. That will be handy. Alright. We're heading back toward the save room. We'll fight some enemies. See if we can get some good money drops as we head back to the shop. With all the enemies, targeting is confused because I'm all the way down here. I don't quite know how to deal with this. They literally aren't able to get down on my level. That's pretty funny. Get on my level, you scrubs. That guy's still hanging up there. I've never seen enemies get confused like that before. There we go. Come on. I'm actually trying to engage you guys. You're not making it easy here. He actually can't hit me. I think if I stayed down here, he wouldn't actually be able to get down to me. We gotta hit that cool kick attack. That works too. Am I just gonna have to ignore him and leave? I might. There we go. Alright, see you, dude. I tried. Right, straight through to the save point here. And then back to Ronaldo's. Of course, that means the door with the strong water pressure in front of that. We never did figure out how to get through there. Which means that must be another secret. We did find a key in here. Though I don't think we found the door it opens yet. Maybe that's in the area we haven't been to? That'd be pretty cool. Very handy. Alright, save complete. So, we head into our inventory and we use the magical ticket. Head back to Ronaldo's. Hey Ronaldo, please tell me you got some new stock. Please.
Welcome. What would you like today?
He does! The Moonlight Plate. Magic plate with a beautiful moon relief. Reduces damage from enemies by 20%. That's an extra 10% protection.
Is this fine? Would you like it?
That's good.
Is that all?
That is good. So let's equip that first thing. Armor. Moonlight plate. Excellent. Then we can sell our old armor. Because we don't need that anymore.
Welcome.
That'll give us a little bit of cash back.
Is this fine? Yes, certainly.
There we go.
Anything else? What would you like today?
Now let's buy some potions. God, that's so expensive.
Is this fine? Would you like anything else?
There goes all my cash. Now we also want to buy a magical ticket, so we
This
have one in
fine.
the
Would
future
you
and a
like
lead
anything
one.
else?
You know, buy a memorial ticket since
Is
we're
this
about to
okay?
use
Would you
that.
like anything else?
Alright, I think we're good then. Yeah, he doesn't have anything else we want at the
I
moment.
appreciate your business.
Head outside. Then we go into the inventory and use the memorial ticket. First time using one of those in the game, but I definitely don't want to keep having to run through the sewers. Then we'll save again. Now that we're all equipped up with the new armor and all the health potions. We'll make sure my cursor memory is set to the high potions, so we're ready to use those once we start fighting the boss. I've got my awesome axe all set up. We're good there. So now we just need to head south. Go fight that boss. That's the wrong one. I'm like, please don't let me get hit right before the boss. Doing everything right here. Don't punish me. Alright, so we never actually came to this room without the bridge down, which I think is actually pretty handy. We took a pretty nice route through here. Alright, boss time. Let's see what we got.
Is someone there? Are you a prisoner here?
Who are you?
My name is Leon. And you are?
My name is Ahim Armstair. It's too bad you aren't Walter.
Oh, I think he's a bad dude.
This feeling. Are you a vampire?
That's right, lowly human.
Why is a vampire locked away here?
Shut up! Damn Walter. I would have won were it not for his ebony stone.
Is what now?
Ebony stone. What's that?
If you want to know. Beat me!
Of course.
It'll be a nice prelude to defeating Walter. I'll beat you. To a pulp!
He's so yelly. I don't seem to be able to hit him. I haven't done any damage to him yet. That's worrisome. Alright, so it looks like maybe I have to wait till he gets rid of his... Till he gets rid of his swords? Maybe then I can hit him? No! There I couldn't hit him either. Oh, hey! I just noticed some glowing stuff in here. Maybe that's what I gotta do. I gotta take out the glowing stuff. Oh, jeez! Well, Play defensively. Don't let him damage me this much. Go. Should be one more. There we go. Now he's vulnerable. Oh shoot! So we can bring them back into play. That's unfortunate. Oh, that hurts. Go ahead and use a high potion. No, it's two. One more. Sorry, I'm focusing real hard here. Ah, dang it, they're back. Yeah, this guy loves swords. This guy's all about the swords. Though honestly, Drav, if I had swords that would orbit me and protect me at all times, I'd probably be all about swords too. In fairness. Seems pretty natural to be about swords when that's going on. Dang it. We've got the basics of the fight down. Kinda got his attack flows. And I can block most of his bullshit. So it's mainly just a matter of doing damage to him when we get his guard dropped. And they're coming back. I feel like we're doing pretty good in this fight so far, honestly. If I had to use 2 high potions, I suspect a third will be happening. But overall, I'm feeling like we got the flow of this. Oh man, he's moving fast now. Now he's not letting me catch him when he's weak. Ah, dang it. Yeah, we didn't do nearly enough damage there. That was unfortunate. Got the block there. Oh, didn't get it there. There's another high potion. I was hoping we'd only have to use one more high potion, but now... Alright, if I'm really good, I might be able to beat him in one more cycle. It's probably going to be 2. But we're getting him there. We're getting within striking distance of striking him down. I like that. Come on, come back here. There we go.
To think I lost to a human.
You promised. Answer me. What is the ebony stone?
A stone made with alchemy. It creates the never-ending darkness in this forest.
Hence eternal night. But the night should help you as well, since you're a vampire.
That stone chooses its master. My powers pale beside his. Oh, if only I had the Crimson Stone!
What now? And I guess that's all the explanation we're getting there. Whew. Drab, there's a skill in Grim Dawn that does this? That's awesome. Usually you only see that on boss enemies, but that's pretty cool when you can get it yourself. Alright.
The Crimson Stone. He mentioned alchemy. Perhaps Ronaldo might know something.
My thoughts exactly. Let's go have a chat with Ronaldo. Uh-oh. Someone is watching us. That's not great. Alright, is there anything else to notice in here? Secrets? No, I don't think so. Alright, let's head back then. Whew. Talking about wasted lore chances. That seemed a little stilted, but we're heading right back to Ronaldo, so let's see what Ronaldo has to say. Let's chat, Ronaldo.
I have a question, Ronaldo.
Don't you always? Ask away.
The Ebony and Crimson Stones.
What about them?
You knew about them. Why didn't you tell me?
How would that have changed anything? The night still wouldn't have ended.
True, but...
Well, I would have told you. I shall tell you now.
Please.
Thanks.
Have you ever heard of the Philosopher's Stone?
No, I haven't.
Making the Philosopher's Stone is the ultimate goal of alchemy. It provides eternal youth. The two other stones were apparently created accidentally. No details of how they were made remain now.
I see. I know about the Ebony Stone, but what kind of power does the Crimson Stone have?
I don't know the details. It turns the souls of vampires into power for its master. These two stones are the vampire's greatest treasures.
Wouldn't the Crimson Stone work for humans as well?
If all it gave you was power, that might be so.
What do you mean?
I've heard that it bears the curse of the vampires as well.
Ah.
I see. So humanity would be lost.
There are no greater treasures for those who become vampires.
And Walter has the Ebony Stone in his possession?
That seems to be the case. It was supposedly lost along with the Crimson Stone.
But if the Ebony Stone reappeared, then the Crimson
May
Stone...
also have resurfaced. I pray that it is not here.
All right. Let's see, what are we up to? 61.8 map percentage. Of course, we didn't get much more there.
Welcome back. What would you like?
Let's restock on high potions. Getting a 3.
Is this fine?
Stings. Still doing okay. Still got a good buffer anyway. And let's head back into the castle and save. That's 4 of the 5 seals down. Oh, and let's check out our new stone, or our new orb as well. High speed edge. Oh, that's kind of neat. Oh, it's a dash attack. Like, it actually moves me as well as the, instead of just throwing something. I could see that be interesting for some boss fights. Or just clearing some rooms, actually. Just sort of zoom around, depending on how much damage it does. I really do love how the orbs change up your sub-weapons in here. It adds tons and tons of variety, more than you tend to see it even in one playthrough. So that leaves only one more orb that we need to get, and that's only one more dungeon we have to go through before we unlock the final dungeon with, I assume, the final boss back there. So we're making good progress. Making very good progress here. Depending on how much secret stuff I want to go after, we could probably beat this in one more stream. But I think probably right here is where we're going to wrap it up for the night. My goal was 2 bosses. We beat 3. I'm very happy with that. Not counting the doppelganger, who was badass. That was a cool boss fight. I liked that one a lot. So yeah, I think let's go ahead and call it right here for the night. And this will be our last stream for the week. Our next stream will be Tuesday. I don't normally stream Tuesday, but I've got Christmas Eve and Christmas Day off. So we will be doing a special stream on Christmas. Feel free to check my schedule below the video if you want to see what the times are in your own time zone. We'll be playing some special games on Christmas. I don't know what we're playing exactly, but I'll decide that then. So we'll be back Tuesday. We'll stream Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday next week. We'll do a lot of streams next week. So I hope I will see you all there for that. And we'll definitely be beating Castlevania next week as well and moving on to the next game. So I hope I will see you all for that. Angel, thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed your time here. That time again, John. But I hope you enjoyed your time here. I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you want to hang on for just a minute, I'm going to see who else is streaming. And I'm sure we can find someone else to go hang out with after all of this. And if you want to, while I'm checking this out, if you want to check out some of my links, if you haven't seen them before, beneath the video, I've got a link to my YouTube with my other games I've played in the past, a link to my Twitter, if you want to keep an eye on that, and a link to my Discord if you want to keep the conversation going. Thank you for putting those in chat, Rin, I appreciate that. And Merry Christmas to you as well, John. And Noctis, thank you for being here. Rin, as always, thank you. And I think we are going to raid someone we haven't raided in an age, but who is a wonderful streamer and part of Team Arena. It is Story, formerly known as Story Strider. She right now is playing the new Monster Hunter. Looks like she's just starting out in that. So please feel free to come with me over to Story, say hi to her. Throw her a follow if you like what she's doing, but if you got other things to do, I'll say as I always do, have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're at in the world, and I'll see you folks around. Take care of yourselves, everyone. Have a good holiday.